Oh my goodness. Bam. Did I do this right? What's going on? Okay, he's gonna wander off. Whatever. Hi, everybody. Good evening. How we doing tonight? Hello to Owens. Just you and me tonight. Ha 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 ha. No, what's going on? Thank you for coming by. I am beat, man. My work pulled a fuck move where I have to get a Department of Transportation physical, and it requires me to go to like a hospital or a clinic, and literally they just go, have you ever smoked? Do you have sleep apnea? Diabetes, all that like BS, because you know I have to drive a large vehicle for it, and unfortunately it takes like an hour and a half out of my day. Today was the first day in an entire month where I got off at a good time, and my fucking scheduled dispatcher lady was like, oh hey, you should do the DOT physical today because you got out at a good time. And I'm like, am I getting paid for that? No, but you guys need me to do it because it's part of my job. Yes. So then why don't I get paid for it? Like, well, we'll reimburse you for it. Oh, so you want me to pay and then I'll get reimbursed, but I'm not, like, it's my time. So I'm very cranky about that today. That's like the biggest thing on my mind. They need me to do a DOT physical, but they're not paying me to do it, even though it's a thing that I need for my job. The last job did that, you know what I mean? But whatever. Every place is different. Come here. Goofy ass cats, bro. They're being very silly today. And by silly, I mean, well, Meowie's been pretty good. Lava has been a little more troublesome. He has a bad habit of whenever you open a door, he like sprints into the room because he doesn't want, oh, and now he's here with me. He sprints into the room because he doesn't want you to like not have him in the room with him. He's like sitting on my lap now. What do you want, big guy? They're good cats, man. They are good cats. Last night something really scary happened. I'm not even gonna lie. I had to give Meowie her medicine. You can still kind of see her eye doing like this. I gave her her medicine, and they have like a little cat tree that has like the little balls all around them, and like, you know, for them to play and paw with and all that shit. So I like to give her a treat after every time I give her her medicine, because like she doesn't like it, you know, getting a drop in her eye. That sucks. So she wanted a, you know, I give her a little treat as like a, hey, thank you so much for like letting me do this. I know you don't like it, but here you go. And as I go to do that, they're on the cat tree. Meowie's at the top. Lava is also at the top, going downwards, and his foot gets, this happened in like 2 seconds. His foot got caught around the string, and the ball wrapped around his leg, his hind leg. So he wasn't hanging upside down, but he was like, I guess when he was going down, his leg got caught and it tightened on it, and then he was screaming and like shrieking and hissing at me because he was scared as shit, and it like wrapped around his leg, and I was like, oh my god. So then I was freaking out because I was like, oh shit, I had like a treat in one hand, Meowie's eye drops on the other. I calmly put both of them down because she still needs that medicine. And then he still hissed at me. He scratched at me, but it was an accident. I heal like fucking Wolverine, so you can barely see. You can see it, right? You can barely see it because this was literally last night. And the poor fucking guy, like, I don't know how he calmed down long enough for me to unwrap the string from his leg, and then I just held him for like a good 5-10 minutes. I was horrified. I was like, oh my god, dude. But he's okay now, obviously. He's being very snuggly. He's like under me so you can't see, but he's like, look. He's like trying to hide in like the crook of my elbow. Oh yeah, what's going on, Kev? I need an emotional support animal. Okay, if you get a cat, don't be surprised when they are aloof and edgy, because not all cats are, they all have their own different personalities. It was very depressing to me how Meowie was, where she was very like distant from me. She did not want to get anywhere near me. Anytime I stood up, she would run away or hide under the couch. So I don't know if I could recommend a cat as like an emotional support animal, because they have their own personalities, and if they don't want to be touched, they're not gonna let you touch them, and it's gonna make you feel like shit if you want like a little buddy and they're just like, bro, I don't give a fuck about you. But it really depends on the cat. Like, she's completely changed her personality. She loves me now, and this guy, the camera's not on him, but he's literally just like adjusting himself constantly on my look at him. Look at how long he is. Are you guys ready? Look at this. Look at this. Are you? Look at this fucking guy. He's so silly. But yeah, and he's a kitten too. He's only 3 months old. The vet said that he's gonna be enormous for his age, and I was like, really? And they were like, yeah, he's gonna be one of those big cats, bro. And I was like, that's pretty cool. He's a lengthy boy. He's big for a little tiny baby. He's a baby. He's like 3 months old. She's 3 months old too, but she's actually tiny. Look at her behind the text. Yeah, he's just trying to adjust himself so that he can lay on me, but it's not really working out. We're going Pokemon style. You're gonna sit on my shoulder for the rest of the stream. Is that okay? Look, he wants me to pet him. See this? All right, are you coming up or are you coming down, bro? Oh, no, he's adjusting himself. He literally just like, look. Oh my God, can I stream like this? I think I can, actually. My neck is like fucked up, but I think I could do it. You are too big for this. You still act like you're tiny. You're so big. Who's your big boy? He's got the little Nargacuga thing between the eyes and the ears, where it's like just a like not a streak of white, but a lack of hair right here. You see it? Ugh, you big baby. I could probably stream like this, right? But yeah, welcome in everybody. Happy, what the fuck? It's only Tuesday. My God, right? Happy Tuesday. I would have streamed earlier, but I was so tired I had to take a little cat nap. Look at this fucking guy. I didn't make him do this. He literally just did this. If you're trying to get on the desk, you're shit out of luck, little man. What do I do? What do I do?
The trumpet.
He's just gonna, yes, it is I, Pokemon Trainer Nacho, and my little kitty. Lava, are you gonna sit down? Look at this. He's gonna try to jump on the desk or something. I don't want him to do that. Kitty, come here. Come here. He needs to stop. He's gonna keep climbing. There you go. Fuck. That's what I needed him to do from the beginning. They're gonna hang out right over here. Okay? They're both there. Meow is taking a nap. This one is obviously seeking attention. Yeah, see? He's putting his head in my lap. Or not lap, in my hand. Like, look, I'll move my hand and he'll be like, come here. There. I think he'll be fine. Yeah. He's adjusting himself to nap with her. Okay, we're gonna leave them alone for now. Hi everybody, let us begin the stream for real this time. What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. What are we up to? What's been going on? A lot of Hoyo stuff, if you ask me, right? We've gotten a lot of pretty cool shit off of Hoyoverse, you know? Alice is coming tomorrow from the Zenless Zone Zero, and we have a whole bunch of cool characters coming out in Star Rail in the near future. It's kind of cool because, to be honest with y'all, what's her face? Ever since Finon came out, I got him, and then I pulled for Saber, and then I got Finon's weapon, and that was all like week 1 of 4.3 or 3.3, we're up 3.4, whatever the fuck we're at. And I have not done any polls since, so it's been like 2 months of just saving my polls, and that Nihility character girl is coming out, and I just don't care. But I do care about the other girl, right? Saridra, who has the same ability as the Oranguru from Pokemon, where you use your skill on an ally, and then that ally, next time they use their skill, it'll just prompt it to go again. And that's pretty cool. Like, there's a lot of cool ways to abuse that, so that's gonna be interesting. Primo Lasagna! Hello, it's Cat. I love cats. I do love these cats. I'm very happy with them. Welcome, excuse me, I stuttered. Welcome in. We have Drug Dealer March, and now I'm hyped. I need her. Drug Dealer March. I was gonna say listens to Flyleaf once March. She looks amazing. I'm excited to see the art of her light cone, because this is not something that a lot of people talk about. The artwork on light cones is beautiful, and I'm excited to see what her weapon is, what it looks like, and what it does. Apparently, she's supposed to be a sub DPS that is good for Casterus teams. So she's kind of gonna be like, when you think about a sub DPS, I think of like Cypher, Himiko, like characters like that they're not the main damage dealer, but they have a lot of tech in their kits, and I feel like that's pretty good for her. I'm excited, man. But we also need to play the story to figure out what happens to her between where I'm at the end of 3.3 and what the hell happens at the end of 3.4, because everybody's been talking about 3.4, but I need to see what the deal is. Content wise, once you finish story and the event, Honkai's kind of lacking. It's chill, you know. I don't do a single side mission in that game. So it's there's plenty for me to do, but what I like about Star Rail is literally just get in, do your shit, get out, you know? Same thing with Zenless. I do my dailies in Zenless in like 5 minutes, but then with Genshin, it's like, honestly, I've been playing Genshin today. No, I'm kidding. I have also hesitantly been playing Genshin as well. Waffle House, hello. Feels like it's been forever. Isn't that crazy? I agree with you. I don't remember the last time I streamed. I think it was Saturday, but I agree, man. I was gonna stream last night, but on the Discord, I even posted it. Meowie was chilling on my lap, and I felt like I put in a lot of work with this little kitty, so you know, I kind of had to, like, she came to me and sat on my lap, and I was like, bro, I want to go stream, but this is so much progress that I've made with her, I don't want to just stop, you know what I mean? So I just let her do her thing. Like, look at her, she is so relaxed right now. Oh, she's a good kitty. You've gone such a long way. She has gone such a long way. Like, look at her now. If I spun the chair around a bunch of times, do you think that they'd care? I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it, but I want to. Speaking of wanting to, Vaughn, fellas, dag nabbit, what's going on here? Welcome in, man. What's going on, my beautiful peoples? March is a Swiftie turned emo. That's pretty accurate. She had like that bubbly pop personality, and now she's straight bitchin'. Ooh, I do like that, but I need to figure out what happened. Speaking of which, like March 7th, she's like a aura farmer now. You know who else is a big aura farmer? I gotta cut the music. DJ, turn that bullshit off. Guys, check this out.
Near you.
I was dicking around on TikTok, as I'm known to do, and this came up, and I had to save it for stream. Look at this shit.
Near you. Near you.
That's a guy streaming himself in the Piccolo outfit aura farming. Look at this. This is amazing. And then I had to go back. You will not believe me. I had to go back and I watched I was gonna do this anyway. I watched every single Dragon Ball Z movie. Do you guys want to know how many times Piccolo is in the movies and he's posing in the background like this, like quite literally doing this shit?
Near you.
It's at least 4 different times. He did this shit in the oh my goodness. He did not do it in the Cooler movie, the second one. He did it in the first one, not the second one. He did it in the movie with the pirates. He was in the tournament, but he was still doing it. He did it in the Android movie, Super 13, whatever the fuck, whatever. And this is how often they did it. He did this so much that in the second Broly movie, not the first one, in the second Broly movie, it was Krillin. Yeah. Owens is saying it right now in the chat. In the Broly movie, it was they were like, oh my god, it's Piccolo, because they say like the shoulders and the kufi, because you know Piccolo wear the little kufi on his head. And it was Krillin cosplaying as Piccolo. It became an inside joke in the movies, bro. Look at this. Yes, Piccolo, we see the fit. This shit is crazy. The double take is even funnier. Bro was scrolling.
Near you.
It's like, wait, is that Piccolo? And he's not even moving. Yeah, it's an inside joke in the universe. They had Krillin do the Piccolo. And then I just started saving a bunch of dumb shit. Oh no! Oh my god! My TikTok has been pretty good lately. It's like 30% politics, but 70% whatever this is. I don't even know what is this genre of video. You know? And then I saw this, I couldn't believe this.
It's morphing time.
I don't play Fortnite, but every time that I see anything related to Fortnite, it blows me away. They're having a Power Rangers collab. This is the trailer for Fortnite Power Rangers collab. Look at this shit. Me on my way home with fresh Shocky milk on horseback. Like it's the damn 1800s. Oh man, look at this. I don't know who that is, but that's pretty cool. Right? Look at this. It makes me... Okay. Stupid confession time. When I was a kid, I used to go to sleep as soon as I got home from school. It was a very bad habit and it fucked up my sleeping schedule. But I would fall asleep with the TV on. And one day I fell asleep with the TV on. And it was on Power Rangers, and because I was able to hear what was happening clearly, I literally dreamed I was in the episode. It was like a corny cereal commercial, bro. Like that was me basically. I was the fucking banana guy. Like it was so vivid. And of course, of all things, it was the episode of Power Rangers where there's a shit-talking villain. I've shown you guys the clip, right? I don't think I could look it up right now. Or maybe I can. But someone remind me about the shit-talking villain. You'll see. Right? Look, this is another one. Are you? Why are there so many? Why are there so many? And they're all 11 seconds. That's another weird thing.
Near you.
And then the Piccolo, and then look at this. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I know the patois culture is very big around the Nacho stream. Have y'all ever heard of Spider-Man? Bro, if I'm playing Marvel Rivals and I get taken down by Rastafarian Pete, I might have to uninstall the game. Look at that boy sweat. He's actually a Spider-Man sweat. Look at this. That boy's doing the double axe over the head like Vegeta non-stop. Why you have to kill me, support Parker? This shit is crazy. Look at this. Haha, look what me get. It's a damn support, brother. Look at this shit. Oh, I want to see him pop an ult and just yell out Bomboclat. MJ nothing but my looker. She built for the pavement, my brother. I love that shit. I really do. Look at this. He is grooving. That's good shit. I got no notes. Let's look at the comments, because TikTok comments are actually pretty good. Oh yeah. Yeah, now mess with the amazing Spider-Man. No sir. Spider-Man back to the roots. That's pretty good. Spider-Man post saved him. Saved the day. This is so good. And he's on controller, you're right. Oh my god. Yeah, he tells you that he's not a bad man, and then he does this wicked shit. NetEase has to hire you for skins. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. But yeah, I just been, like I said, I've been fucking around on TikTok, right? Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. It's a real mixed bag, I ain't even gonna lie. But I hope everybody's had a good day. What's everybody up to? What's everybody looking forward to? I have a game that I need to finish on stream with a certain character that's watching right now. I have been wanting to stream a certain game with a certain somebody, but I have like no energy for it. Oh damn, Vaughn, that was immediate. Good shit. Yeah. What was I saying? So there was a game that I was gonna stream with a certain somebody. We're just gonna do my dailies on Zenless real quick, and then we'll hop right into Star Rail. No distractions, right guys? No distractions. There was a game that I wanted to play, but when we were gonna play it, I was exhausted. I had like no energy. And I didn't want to do that to you guys. I was like, look, if I'm going to do it, I got to have the energy to do it. But we're playing so much of it that like we're pretty much at the end of the game. We're pretty much at the end of the game and have not streamed it a single time, which is going to be hilarious. But there's a couple of games that I really want to stream, you know what I mean? If we're not distracted, it ain't us. That is not wrong. You ain't lying, but still. Like, do you know how bad it is that we played Star Rail for 6 hours on Saturday, and the only thing we accomplished was like 2 cutscenes, right? It took us 2 hours to get through 1 cutscene. Granted, it was a pretty long cutscene, but still, bro, like, come on. I don't think I'm doing a very good job pacing myself. Let's put it like that. So, as fun as that was, I'm not complaining, right? But I do want to catch up, because the sooner we catch up on Star Rail, the sooner we can get to the meat and potatoes. You feel me? Because on Friday, I want to start a brand new game, like a game that we have not touched on stream at all, because it's coming out soon, right? It's a new game. It's coming out on Friday. I already said what it was, but if y'all haven't heard, I kind of want to play through that brand new Mafia game. I have no idea if it'll be funny or not, but it should be a good time regardless, you know what I mean? What game? I'm in ads? Uh-oh. Somebody send out smoke signals to let that man know what we'll be playing on Friday. Yeah, that new Mafia game comes out over at oh shit, Waffle House. That is so sweet. You're like you're like the Overwatch animation of Mercy, like going through the rubble and grabbing somebody. That's you. They're like, no, the ads won't claim you today, Rastafarian. Be gentle, my blood clot. Be gentle. He said he wants to play the new Mafia game. Yes. No, Waffle House, that is so sweet. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Waffle, my boy, my homie. She's very sweet. That is very sweet of you. Thank you. Owens, welcome back to the land of the living, bro. Yeah. I took a step back and I looked at all of the games that we've been playing like this year, and we have barely beaten any games. I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing, but perhaps the stream is a little bit like all over the place. So I kind of gotta like recalibrate. Look what me get. That's very appropriate right now. That is very appropriate right now. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Waffle House. I had to kind of recalibrate and see how, look, I'm barely beating any games. I'm not finishing games. We're kind of all over the place. Like, you know, we play a little Zenless, we play a little Star Rail, we play very little Genshin, but I don't know if the stuff that's coming out is decent. Like, maybe we take another look. Doubtful, but maybe we take another look, right? I'm not a hater for the sake of hating, but they did change a lot of the things that I complained about in Genshin Impact. So I do feel like I need to give them credit when credit is due. I said, get rid of Paimon's voice actor, Karina Bettiger, and I will come back to Genshin. And then they did it. Not because I said so, that would be fucking ridiculous. But I did say that was one of my conditions, and then they did it. We've been hitting the multi-game chapter. I'm a little spread too thin, bro. I'm like Mr. Fantastic, but instead of being the incredible Elastic Man, I feel like a piece of chewed gum. You know what I mean? They were in your closet listening? Oh boy. That means they heard the good shit. The after stream hours shit. Scandalous. Yo, hold on. Sorry, I was literally about to open up Star Rail on my phone out of habit, because I like to do like my daily grinding and all that silly stuff. I like to do it on my phone. I could just click on auto fight and then do another game on, you know, on the monitor. Bad habit. Like Genshin had a skip button. I swear I'm back in full deep. I agree, bro. I agree 100%. If Genshin adds a skip button, I will do all of the story. Wink. The stream won't end until I do the story. Wink. But they have not added a skip button yet. Zenless Zone Zero came with a skip button. Star Rail just recently got a skip button. Genshin, response? Source? Hello? Yeah, Genshin doesn't have a skip button. I would know. I checked. Very disappointing that it doesn't, because it's the game that needs it the most, respectfully. And I'm pretty upset that they really just not doing that shit. Another unfortunate thing is that the new character, Saridra, she is... Ooh, that's really good. She is coming, but only on the second half of the banner, not the first half. So I have another 3 weeks after the new patch to grind for her stuff. Damn, this team is slow as bricks. Thankfully, I've at least finished the new Natlan. However, I'm behind on everything past that. Bro, I love how when we were talking about Genshin... Waffles, I don't remember if you were here for this conversation or not. We were talking about Genshin on Saturday, and we were talking about how three of us, like me and 2 people in the chat, all of us at the same time were like, bro, here's the exact moment I stopped playing Genshin, and it was in Fontaine when it was the Fortress of Meropide. 3 people played that and were like, I'm good, bro. Actually, I don't want to play this shit anymore. I don't know if you also stopped playing around the fortress, but if you did, that would be really funny, because that's where a lot of people seem to have dropped off. One of my friends, he actually said the same thing. He was like, bro, I stopped playing during that fortress part. And don't get me wrong, like, the characters that they keep releasing, they're pretty cool. I am kind of disappointed by like half of the character designs in Natlan, but the other half that did hit really hard for me. Like the Pyro Archon, pretty good. What's her damn name? Chaska. I don't have her, but apparently she's incredible. And so is the, what's the damn, Shilonen? The girl with the X in her name. Apparently they're all really good. I just didn't pull for them because I didn't have any interest and I wasn't really playing at the time. But they seem to have done a good job with a lot of the characters. And then there was that one character that had a fire-ass design that made me think, damn, she should have been in Zenless Zone Zero. What's her name? Varessa? The electric luchador girl? I was like, bro, why is she in this game where the community doesn't even appreciate her? There were a bunch of fucking airheads that were like, oh, why is this character so fat? These are gooners that are brain rotted and have never seen a real woman in real life, bro. If they look at a character like that and call her fat, there is no hope. There is no hope. But don't let me get started on the community, because the Genshin community is the Genshin community might actually be the worst of the 3. Let me see. I'm gonna full send on Ceridra, then save for Goth Mommy. Not a bad choice. I know they just added the summer event though. My brother's been begging me to get back on to play it. The summer events were the only thing that, even when I wasn't caring or playing the game, I 100% I was like, well, the summer events are very charming and creative and fun, so I will at the very least check in for the summer event, and then if they got some cool shit going on afterwards, I'll play that. So maybe I'll do the summer event stuff on stream, because I'm gonna do it regardless. So next week will probably be a mix of more Mafia, because we're starting that on Friday. It'll probably be more Mafia and then some Genshin sprinkled in, but mostly the summer event stuff. And if you guys know anything about me, as soon as Genshin gets yappy, I'm just gonna mash, bro. I'm just gonna mash. Because I do appreciate it. Some people have kept it mad real with me, and they're like, look, Genshin has been doing things a little better lately, because I think they realized they've been fucking up. But they're still the most yap maxing game that you'll ever play. So if you need to skip, just skip. And by skip, they just mean like mash on the dialogue. I will 100% do that if it means playing the game, but skipping the filler. There's too much filler in Genshin. I don't care for it. I'm not really a fan of that. I don't know what possessed my stubborn ass to play through the fortress, but thank Lord I did. Oh, yeah, that's the same mentality that my friend had. He was like, look, the fortress sucks ass, but once you get past it, it gets pretty good again. And I've had a lot of people say that to me too. It's like, hey, the conclusion to Fontaine is actually really good and worth getting to. You just gotta get to it. And I went, that sounds awful. I don't want to have to play a game and get through really awful parts of it to get to the good parts. Why not make it good, or at least decent, and not so full of friction, and then peak it at the end, you know what I mean? I definitely wasn't here for that, but I feel that. Caterpillar signified the breathy bullshit mandatory ass quest. I understood everything you said there. Pretty sure I just clicked through that shit. Even if I click through it, I think it would still take me an hour, which is dreadful to think about. I'm literally just waiting. I will do the story when they decide to get rid of the or when they decide to make a skip button. Then I'll go through it all. I don't think I could stomach the Fortress of Meripede. Otherwise, it would be like 3 hours of me streaming and bitching the whole time. What would be the difference? Hell! I'm so mad we didn't get the captain as a playable character. They pulled another pump fake with us with another one of the Fatui big bosses too. Remember Dottore? He was getting built up to be this incredible, like, giga-brained, ultra genius, super villain man, and Nahida, like, talk no jutsu'd him into, like, giving her everything she wanted, you know? And I was like, what the fuck, bro? This guy had, like, a bunch of clones of himself, and you're telling me Nahida was able to pretty much just pacify him? I'm not saying I didn't want her to win, but what I am saying is this guy was being built up to be very, very big and very, very bad. He was supposed to be one bad hombre, and then his conclusion is kind of mid. I was like, what? That's it? Like, Nahida was able to finesse Homeboy into killing all of his shadow clones and only having himself and leaving. I was like, what? What the fuck? I don't know. It just didn't sit right with me, but whatever. Let me see. I'm just gonna put it on auto until the fights get too difficult, but we'll see what happens. I wish I was built like Veressa. That is a very nice physique that she has, but the people that complain about that, like, look at this. Every single Genshin character has like the same body type. It's either kid girl, normal sized woman girl, and then tall woman girl, right? The three archetypes. And they are all unrealistically slim people. Like skinny, but then their proportions get ridiculous. And then I guess Veressa, because she was the first character in what, 5 years that had a different body type than all the other women in the game, they were like, ew, fat. And it's like, yo, y'all are brain rotted. It's the same people that will look at a picture of a woman without makeup on and be like, oh my gosh, she's so ugly, LOL. And it's because they only watch too much porn and have never seen a woman without makeup. So anytime that, like, look, maybe this is my bias, but anytime I see a man call a woman ugly, my first thought is, you watch too much porn. I say that with a lot of confidence. It's probably, get the fuck over here. It's probably a man that watches too much porn and forgets what women who don't wear makeup look like. And all women are beautiful, including my mail lady who's too beautiful to be delivering my mail. All women are beautiful and based, and we should all listen to them when they speak. But no, like, I agree with you. Veressa is like conventionally attractive, but these people, if you even want to call them that, are like, ugh, she's fat, and it's like, no, not even close, bro. And the funniest part to me is that the people that say this shit, like, you know the meme of like, it's like a slightly not attractive character in a video game. Like, let's say, you guys remember Horizon Zero Dawn? Remember how there were mad people bitching about like, oh, they made Aloy ugly. Why is she so ugly now? And then the meme is like, they show her in the game and it's like, oh wow, so she's not like, she doesn't have eyeshadow or eyeliner and everybody's calling her ugly. But then they show a picture of like the person that is calling her ugly and it's like, damn bro, you have not seen a razor in 3 years. You have not seen Dove soap for men in 2 years, and I bet your ass itches all the time, doesn't it? I'm really going for the throat here, but you get my point, right? Like, it's people that live in glass houses and they're just nonstop throwing bricks. It's like, buddy, stop throwing bricks for 2 seconds and realize how insane what you're saying is. But, you know, that's just me talking. Yeah, Varessa, they were calling her, like, fat, and I was like, that is the coolest character they've released in years, and y'all are ungrateful incels, right? Like, Waffle House said it earlier, incel mentality. Yeah. Yeah. And there's a rise in that, too. Again, I like to dive on TikTok when I have time to kill at work, and one of the things that I've seen, there's a streamer named Cinna. She's gotten pretty big in the past couple of years. She's doing a lot of collabs. She's doing all that, blah, blah, blah. I'm not really a fan. I tried watching her during all the buzz. Not for me, but no hate, right? It's just not for me. And there was a TikTok talking about how she went to a pool party and she was wearing, like, it was pretty provocative, right? But, like, it's a fucking pool party. Who gives a shit? And a lot of the comments were roasting her because it was like, mind you, this is a woman who is 29. She is a 29-year-old woman. Why is she dressing like this? Blah, blah, blah. This is an old, like, they were giving the old hag meme, but they were being earnest about it. And I was like, get off the fucking internet if you think a woman that's not even in her 30s is old. Like, this is some terminally online bullshit where they're roasting her because of the way she's dressed, but then also saying, like, she's old and she's dressing like this, that's so cringe. But also she clapped back on them. She was like, if 29 is too old, what you're low-key saying is that you prefer really young women, and that in itself is a problem. You know what I mean? I used to watch her before she started doing all the collabs. Oh, respect to you. That means that you were there before the blow up. Cinna's a baddie. Bro, I don't watch her, but I'll agree with you on that. She is very pretty. She is very attractive. And she's getting a lot of hate from people that probably look like chimpanzees talking about, bro, she's 29. She should not be dressing like this. She should not be acting like this. What? And I don't understand where anybody gets off telling anybody how to dress. Granted, you know, there's a time and a place for everything. Like, you shouldn't wear what you would wear to the club to go to the gym or to go to church. That's a whole other conversation, but I will stand on that. But a girl wearing revealing clothing at a pool party, that's kind of par for the course. Like, who the fuck is anybody to tell her not to dress unless there's kids at the pool party, but there weren't, you know? So, like, everybody needs to chill out on that. Let me catch up with the chat because I got into a rant there. I wish I was built like a Varessa. Crazy buffoons. Facts, facts, facts. Nothing but facts. Sorry, I had to catch up quite a bit. I'm sorry. Suck a fart right out of my asshole. The Genshin community can lick my sack from the back and choke on it. That's gross. But I can't disagree with you on that. It's a very ungrateful and very cringe community. Like, they have something good, but it's never enough. And they make the biggest stink out of the smallest controversies. Oh, they released the first character in 5 fucking years that doesn't have the same body type as the 3 available body types in the fucking game. And they're gonna call her fat on top of that. Congrats, you're never getting another body type ever again, you fucking idiots. Get them. It blows my mind how miserable the community is and how cringe they can be about the characters they like. I always refer back to this because I was still part of the community, like part of the community as in I played the game and I kept up with everything. When Scaramouche came out, Wanderer, when he was playable, he was like talking mad shit to all the characters, right? Hat Guy was a prick. He's still a prick. And the community was like, oh my god, I fucking hate him. I hate his voice actor. We're gonna send death threats to the guy. We're gonna fucking like make this guy's life miserable because his character is being a dick to my favorite characters and I won't stand for it. Buddy, these are fictional characters and these are real life voice actors who are cashing a check. If you are feeling that emotional about it, one, that means that the voice actor did an excellent job, which I will agree on that. The guy that played Scaramouche did a fucking good job. Two, if you're that attached to a fictional character, log off for me, bro. Call me your fucking 3rd grade computer teacher, because I'm about to be behind you, put my hand on your shoulder, be like, go ahead and log off for me, bro. Go ahead and log off for me. This like terminally online bullshit is getting too crazy and is completely unchecked. Completely unchecked. They dropped it within the last week, so there's plenty of time. I just lack the motivation to actually open the damn game after work. Genshin's a hard game to get motivated to play. Holy shit, I forgot he just kills them instantly. I didn't even get rewards for that fight, I think. Yeah, he just nukes you. I forgot about that. He just kills you instantly unless you're a boss. That's hilarious. I will say once we get to Not Cry, probably grab my attention because I was most curious about the Fatui and the Cryo Archon. The problem is that a lot of people are saying this is a filler patch, quote unquote. If you look into what's happening, we were supposed to go to Snezhnaya, but they're kind of, I'm not going to say delaying it, but we're taking quite the detour with this new region that is not Snezhnaya. I'm personally a little like, hey, what the fuck? But it is what it is. But they are also kind of marketing this like almost like a soft reboot where they are, holy shit, that's a lot of damage. They're marketing it a bit of a soft reboot because they are like, there's new loading screens, there's new reactions, kind of. It's like exclusive reactions. They're doing a lot of new and fresh things with the game and the characters. And I, for one, am very interested to see, like, what are y'all about to do next? You know? You're losing momentum because you're doing a filler patch, but you're trying your best to not make it look or feel like it's a filler patch. I want to see what y'all are about to do. Because it is unprecedented. They're going off they're going off-roading with this shit, and I'm here for it. Nutcracker came with summer, yes. And I've been banking and hoping hopeful for Snez, yes. List of characters shown for it have my attention. It might be the coolest list of characters that they've ever shown in the game. They got that one incredibly naked character that's Dendro. They got Klee's mom, who's been hyped up for a long ass time. Years, guys, years. And they added Grandmaster Varka, who does not look anything like I thought he was gonna look. I was like, whoa, is that actually him? That's fucking beast. So, you know, they keep doing shit like that, and I'm like, okay, y'all are getting pretty creative with this. I don't hate this. Best of luck to them, bro. I'm not just gonna play because it's out. They do still need to reel me in with this patch, but I am gonna be free to play for the foreseeable future, you know? Not because I have to be, but just because it's like, y'all haven't really earned my money, per se, so let's see what happens. You know? That's where my head's at. I'm like, let's see what y'all are about to do. Damn, that was a lot of stuff. Oh, I should have gotten the other one. Stupid. That's okay. All of a sudden, oh yeah, we're gonna drop the witches as playable. For now, it's Alice, but I could take it or leave it. The stuff with the witches might be the most annoying part of the lore for me in Genshin, because it's like They barely give us the names. It takes like a year and a half to find out any little extra thing. And I'm like, bro, come on. Fucking come on. Oh my god, no, don't get that. The receiver destroyed after winning 2 battles, increase the character movement. Fuck, get this. Oh, I like this. It automatically turns the battle into an auto battle and it makes them stronger. Yes. Give me that. Ooh, that's a good one. Wow. Sorry, I'm talking about the game right now. Ew. Tall woman girl. Oh, Waffle House, is that your character model? Your tall woman girl? My favorite. The Genshin community is gonna complain about everything. Dude, literally, yes, though. They actually literally do complain about everything. It's like, how? I complain because there's things to complain about. Please add a fucking skip button. I don't have all day to play your game. But they literally just do it to do it. There's nothing to complain about, and they will find shit to complain about. It makes no sense to me. You watch too much porn, get the fuck over here is wild. I mean that shit, man. They, like, internet brain rot is one thing, but Gooner brain rot is a whole other thing. When I hear people insulting the way that a woman looks, and it's just a girl without makeup, that's how you know they've gone too far, bro. They have forgotten what people look like when they don't, like, get dolled up to try to look their best. And low-key, they kind of do that with fictional characters now, too. Like, calling Varessa fat blows my mind, because she's, like, objectively not, but they are to them. Or, excuse me, she is to them. It's fucking insane. Yeah, listen to me. Yes, chef. People were wilding out about peach fuzz on her face. Yeah! Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, I'm like 10 minutes behind in the chat, but yes, right? So, for those who missed it, there was a whole thing with Aloy, the main character of the Horizon games, and in the first game, she was like pretty attractive, you know, she had like the nice clear face and all that shit. In the second game, they kind of like, it is a extra super realistic look, the way that she looks, right? And still conventionally conventionally attractive, but people online were like, oh, they made her masculine, they made her da-da-da-da, all because she had like exactly what Waffle House said, right? Like peach fuzz on the face. And it's like, damn. Now hold on. I'm gonna try to look something up to kind of like push my point, okay? There's a lot of stupid people that were making fun of Ghosts of Yote, and there is, I'm not gonna be able to find this, but I think I saved it as a screenshot. There was a thing where y'all know Ghost of Tsushima, right? And how there's a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, and it is Ghosts of Yote, and the main character is a girl. And so all of the chimps on the internet that, you know, they live and feed off of attention, off of rage bait, they were like, oh, another game that went woke. And it's like, okay, explain how it went woke. All it was that it's a woman main character, and they're like, oh, another one. And it's like, damn, you're really outing yourselves. You're like not even trying to hide it at this point. And so this did make me laugh. Somebody did a thing where they were like, I unwokeified Ghosts of Yote. All they did was make the main character, like the girl, they removed the like chest piece, like the armor, and they made her boobs like a quadruple G breast size. They made them enormous, and then they put like a bra, like it was some World of Warcraft armor or some shit. And they were like, I unwokeified the game. While it made me laugh, I don't agree with the message, but it did make me laugh. Unfortunately, it wasn't satirical. So when they did that, they actually meant it. They were like, I unwokeified the game. Here's some giant titties. Matter of fact, let me see if I can look it up. I saved it because it was so stupid. I found it. Oh my god, I actually found it. Okay, I'm gonna post this on the Discord. I need everybody to be really cool about it, okay? I'm gonna put it up on the Discord. Everybody be cool. Look at this. It took me less than 5 minutes to fix the horrendous design of the protagonist of Ghost of Yotei. This is what real gamers want. Okay, they gave her makeup, and they just gave her giant boobies, and they gave her a dress instead of the proper outfit. And they meant this shit, I'm pretty sure. If it were satirical, it would be hilarious, but I don't think it is. Let me type in the Discord to be like, this is in context to the discussion on stream. RN. I hate boobies. And then is this still too late for me to mark it as like not safe for work or spoiler? I think it is, right? Whatever. You get the point. Why she look thick? Because that's what somebody thinks makes the game better. Sincerely, bro. Let me catch up to the chat. We are far behind because I'm bitching. I'm bitching crazy. Why the fuck does... Oh, there it goes. Why does it matter what the fuck someone else is wearing a bajillion miles away from you wears on the other side of the screen? Because they are emotionally invested when they shouldn't be, and it is an internet individual and they should not care, but they do. And maybe they just have nothing else going on, bro. No, I'm not encouraging the behavior. I think it's fucking insane to be this attached, but yeah. Also, she's a girl, and it's like easy internet points to just hate on women for nothing. Again, not that I agree with it, but that's just the trend, you know? It's fucking stupid. They might then never have the opportunity to be around someone dressed like that anyway. They deadass are, though. That is big facts. They are so bad. I could tell you that as a fact. Yeah. They're yeah. It's getting bad, man. I feel like we used to have some type of decency, and now everything is just like the first thought in your mind, the first intrusive thought, regardless of like the consideration of other people, everybody just blurts it out. For better and worse, but mostly for worse. Or near a woman who's not repulsed by them, repugnant attitudes. Yeah. Yeah, it's the kind of thing, like, I read a book when I was a kid. Fellas, y'all ever bump to Matilda? When I was a kid, I read the book Matilda, and they made a point that stuck with me for my whole life. They were like, look, if two people exist, and one of them is like, they might be a little unattractive on the outside, but if they're a good person or a happy, positive person, regardless of how they look on the outside, people will gravitate towards that person. People will want to be around that person, and like they will find them beautiful in a way. Meanwhile, regardless of how you look on the outside, if you're a shitty person, that ugliness creeps out to the surface one way or another. Right? And I feel like that's how a lot of these people live their lives, is like very upset about being ugly, but being mad and taking it out on others. And when I say ugly, I don't mean ugly on the outside. I mean like ugly attitudes and beliefs and mentalities, and then they take that out on the world around them as if they're owed something. I think that's a big lesson everybody needs to learn, is like, unfortunately, bro, I'm sorry, the world doesn't owe you shit. Unfortunately. How people think they have the right to judge or can tell someone how to live their life is always wild to me. That's what's happening right now, dude. Like the all the shit happening overseas with the credit card companies and censorship. Like, bro, imagine you're just trying to goon, and then your computer's like, stop, citizen. We gotta see your ID to make sure that you're old enough to bust. Are you old enough to bust? I would just take Norman Reedus's selfie from Death Stranding and be like, yup, it's me, Norman Reedus. I'm ready to clap ass. Sign me up. The censorship is going too far, but that's another conversation. I'm trying to keep it together. Live and let live, no harm, no foul. I'm saying. The Balladeer's still one of my favorite Fatuis. Scaramouche is one of my favorite characters in the game, bro. Remember when he got his memory back and the very first thing he did was talk shit to Paimon? I love that shit, bro. Paimon was like, hat guy, is it you? Are you back to normal? And he was like, are you gonna keep asking stupid questions? I was like, oh! I was so happy he said that shit. It made me so happy. Go touch some grass, little bro. But for real, I think touch grass cuts right to the conclusion of the argument. The internet is a fun place. And it's an extra fun place when you can find people who can agree with you and have your similar perspectives, for better or worse. But at a certain point, you need to detach, because the shit that people care about on the internet is not the same shit that people care about in the real world. Everybody's out here getting mad at Sydney Sweeney for like a pretty racist American Eagle ad. But guess what? The internet is all abuzz on that. The real world is like, hey man, release the list. Go ahead and release that fucking list for me, bro. Stop with the distraction. Stop with the clown shit. Cause it's a different story every week. You know? Like, the shit that is happening on the internet, to me, may as well not be real. It's just the next headline for the sake of shock or entertainment. And we live in a world where attention and outrage it could be monetized. So everything on the internet is meant to be like shocking and stupid. But sometimes you gotta take a step back into the real world and be like, damn, bro, there's some real shit happening, you know? I feel like Genshin is nothing but filler. Even the main story is just kind of not going anywhere. Yes. Thank you. I like to loop back around, bro. Vaughn, I agree with that 100%. It didn't used to be that way, to be honest. But the formula got so stale that it didn't used to be that noticeable to me. But now it's all I see. And the moment I saw that, I was like, I gotta stop wasting my time. Because that's all I'm doing. I'm just wasting my time. Like, the Monsess story was pretty good. It did not waste too much time. The Liyue story, pretty fucking good. Didn't waste much time at all. Used every relevant character pretty damn well. Inazuma was hilarious because they... Tepe. Let's just skip right through that. And then Sumeru, which in my opinion, best. Damn it, he took no damage from that. What the fuck? He took no damage from that. That is incredible. Mods, nuke him. I want to see this damage. 700k off of the exit. I don't mind that. Yeah. No, you're completely right on that, dude. I think that the story of Genshin has screeched to a halt, and a lot of it feels like pointless side missions for characters I don't care about, but the game treats it like I am supposed to or should care about it, but I don't. And because of that, I am inclined to skip because it's just boring me. This ain't for me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Yap, 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 yap. Varka looks like he could break your back in half. He does have a very cool design. I think pretty much every single new character in the new region has an incredible design. There's that one Electro dude who wears the purple cloak. and everybody's going fucking goon maxing for him. He's got a cool design, don't get me wrong. Alice is finally in the game. That's just huge, right? Alice is in the game. Varka's in the game. That one naked girl is in the game. I hope she plays well, but I'm sure that's not why people are gonna get her. Ooh, this might be a hard fight. Hold up. Wait. We might be okay. He might like two-piece somebody on the team, but he might be okay. Yeah, he'll be okay. Honestly though, gacha games have a hard time pulling me in lore-wise. I already know the companies physically cannot end the stories, or they just lose money, but it's just a sad strategy in my eyes. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Is like, the longer they can drag out the story, the more money they can continue to print infinitely, right? And when you look at it that way, it really pulls the wool out from under your eyes, cause it's true. Why would you conclude the story when you print out monthly as much money as some countries generate? Countries, bro. Genshin has the video game industry in a vice grip by the dick and balls. And they have no incentive to like conclude any fucking storylines at all, bro. Any. At all. Genshin isn't getting a single dollar from me again unless they show some staying power. Yeah, me too. I low-key, I do kind of think that new region is purely for what Vaughn said. I think that new region is just to extend the lifespan of the game by 1 year. And, you know, if you've been paying attention to the game from day one... Oh my god, look how many times they're gonna attack me. If you've been paying attention to the game from day one, they already called out that we are going to get another chapter, quote unquote, as soon as the Teyvat chapter is over. The game is literally called the Teyvat chapter. What is stopping us from going to another world and just resetting everything? No more characters from Teyvat, all new characters from another world. Just start the whole fucking journey over. Granted, you keep all your characters and all that bullshit, but they could just turn it into a completely different world. Everything. I'm excited for that. I'm not excited for what's happening right now. I will walk back to hear my... Damn it! I just went back. Hold on. I'm sorry. I was catching up with the chat. Chip maxing. Oh, it's gone. Corvus, hello! Not you out here posting titties on the Discord, not talking about how he just wants to goon. No! Wait! Wait, stop! This is all a horrible misunderstanding. Corvus, hi, welcome to the stream. I was literally catching up to the chat for the past like 15 minutes, and I am so sorry if I missed you, bro. Let me get a shout out going on for Corvus. That's my fucking guy. For those who don't know, Corvus is a very, very sweet and funny man. I hope that didn't sound negative. I mean that as a positive. You're a good man, Corvus. Welcome in, dude. I'm literally trying to catch up. Your Discord peeps tell you that we will never forget this. What, the boobies? I'll never forget it either, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that picture was in regards to like the video game industry and the unreasonable hate that they have for women in video games. Or I'll put it like this. Anybody who is not a default guy as a character in a video game, they choose to get pissy over. And they go, God forbid a woman is the main character, or, you know, someone who looks like me, perhaps. Skin tone the color of some bourbon, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, what more do you want? You know? And then me, a gamer, I look at that and I go, I wouldn't mind having like a little more diversity in my fucking games. You don't get to play as a chick in a game too often. Let it rock. You sure as fuck don't get to play as someone who looks like me in a game very often either. Let it rock, you know? I gotta change the team. Line them up! We'll use this team. Oh, wrong button. There we go. All right, fellas, we are actually starting 3.4 today, but for real this time, for real, I promise, without any distractions, for real. Let me see. Anybody wants to talk shit to Paimon has my vote. Drop the list. Release the list. Requesting a bill of particulars, my guy. Yeah, for real. Also, hello, JT. I am so behind. I'm so sorry. No. A lot of gacha games have the flaw where they try to write for the most dense motherfuckers. As a result, they yap a lot to make sure people really understand what's being said. I agree with your point. The way that I always saw it was that they tried to make all of these gacha games the same amount of text and lore as like a visual novel game. You know what I mean? Where it's like, how deep do you want to get into the story? How attached do you want to be to the characters in the game? That's my perspective on it, is that they want to go as in depth and as like they give you as much opportunity to get attached to a character that you like as possible, because obviously the more they do that, the more money they'll make, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be so for real, they brought in a story writer from Honkai to replace the OG story writer for Sumeru, and we thought it was gonna be great, but it got way worse way quick. My opinion is that Sumeru was the best story that Genshin has told. Liyue was pretty good, Mondstadt was okay, Natlan was literally the meme of peak moments and aura, you know what I mean? If you really pick apart the Natlan story, it is so whack. It's whack, it's hollow. There's like 3 good moments and then like 15 hours of garbage in between. That's just my opinion though. And don't get me started on Fontaine. It's like flat the whole way. I'm only up to the Fortress of Meropide, so I can't speak to like what happens afterwards, but yuck. Let me see. Damn, not the dick and balls. I am so behind. I'm so sorry, everybody. Seriously. I'm like seriously sorry. Catching up to the chat. We're getting there. Dick and balls, got it by the long and curlies. The words are being said are giving me a visceral reaction. I'm sorry. Another Master Duel released a new pack and it has my attention. What's coming to Master Duel? The very last thing that I did had to have been over a year ago, and it was Tenpai was coming to the game, and I played, and every single deck in ranked was just Tenpai, and I was like, I gotta put this shit down. You know what I mean? Sweet and funny. Damn, roasted. No, for real, you're a very kind man. No, I appreciate you, man. I really do. Sexism at its finest. Oh, we could do better, though. Mods, crank that hot shit. And then Waffle House hit a clip. Oh, thank you, Vaughn. Let's check out the clip. I hope I didn't say anything stupid or incriminating. Or racist. Score peeps tell you that we will never forget this. What, the boobies? I'll never forget it either, you know what I'm saying? No! The streets don't forget, player. The streets will not forget. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. That's tough. That's tough. I see Nightbot is on his bullshit again. Yeah, it doesn't like whenever somebody posts a link. But thank you, Waffle House. I do appreciate that. I could use this clip. Some games do it excellently. Limbus Company, for example, hits that balance perfectly, but then again, it's based on a visual novel. Someday I'll have to pull you into the crazy world of Project Moon games. I don't know what Project Moon is, but I do know that you and I do share another gacha game that not a lot of people talk about unless you dig into it, which is Arknights. I think Arknights, it's a bit of a mouthful to say. Hello, Skylar Wonder. Welcome to the stream. Hi. We're talking about gacha games and the good and the bad and the ugly. Feel free to jump in. I was saying how Arknights does a pretty good job with that, in my opinion, where there is a lot of story, but you could just skip through all of it. And if you actually care about a character, you can get in there and learn about them and their story and every branching thing about them as much as you want, right? But none of it is mandatory. And if you get bored, just skip it. It gives you a little recap. And I really do think that more games need a recap button or a skip this BS button. Genshin burned me on dialogue in video games. I think I had a lot of patience for dialogue in video games, and I actually used to read everything. I used to be like a fucking lore nerd about the game. I was on that shit. But it was around the time, do you guys remember? You guys will remember this. It was a pretty good like benchmark for the game. Do you remember the patch that was, it was Yelan's introductory patch where like a bunch of the main characters got trapped in the little rocky place in Liyue, where it was Ito, Shinobu, Zhao was there too, I think. Yeah, Zhao was there. Yelan, and then like a couple of other characters. The Chasm, yes, thank you, yes. It was during that patch where it was just a whole lot of nothing, but the most amount of dialogue that we've ever had in a single patch. And the only important stuff to pay attention to was that the other Adeptus, the same ones as Zhao, they like went nuts or they killed each other, or like what happened to the Electro and all that. So it's like 10 really incredible minutes of story and then like 5 hours of mashing through bad dialogue. Hello Hexer! Happy Tuesday. Welcome in, welcome in. Ryzeal, Speedroid, and other stuff. I do like Speedroids. I'm a synchro girly myself, so I do love Speedroids. I always forget, and it happens every time I try to send clips. I'm sorry. I need to sit down and try Arknights. What I like about Arknights is that there is no bad time to jump in, dude. You could jump in right now. They're doing their anniversary event right now. You'll probably not get like the Annie character, but the good thing is that they come around every year. And they kind of, I'm not gonna say they get easier to get every year, but it's a little merciful. It's also super easy to just save up polls because you only ever do polls on the limited banners. You will very rarely ever pull on a standard banner, so Arknights is like the easiest gacha game to just save your polls on, and it's one of the most generous ones in my opinion. In my opinion, I could be wrong. Fight him. How's the audio sound, by the way? I know I have a very loud, shrill voice, but if you guys need me to turn the audio up or down or what, let me know. Also, thank you guys for being here tonight. I do complain a lot about a lot of different things. So Genshin's kind of feeling my wrath right now, but, you know, I am trying to keep things positive. It's just, there's a lot to talk about. So much so that I'm behind on chat for like 10 whole minutes. My guy never fails to crack me the fuck up. It's just good because like you'll have a serious character be like, the fate of the world rests on your hands, my guy. It's like, what? Big and delicious fish. Yeah, Arknights is good. Project Moon feels a lot like Arknights, very grim storytelling but with interesting settings and very likable characters. The fandom overlaps a lot. I've never heard of Project Moon. I might have to take a look, but I already have a lot of gacha games on my plate right now. I don't know if I can handle throwing one. What the fuck? Why is bro meowing? Did I miss something? Hello? Ah, you bitch! You got me! I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare. I forgot she could do that. She a damn shapeshifter and a speedster. My goodness. Next you're telling me that she could beatbox too. I love this character. I think I said Tribby's my favorite character from Amphorius. Cypher might... She might just take that spot. My biggest beef with Genshin is how long it takes to raise one character. Hunk, I spoiled us with the auto battle button. Bro, you're right about that too. I despise the fact that you can only get certain materials on certain days in Genshin. Locking you to specific days of being able to make progression on characters is incredibly stupid. They don't do it in Star Rail, and they don't do it in Zenless. They low-key kind of did that in Zenless because there were the chips that would, like, you would get the coffee that gives you the stamina, but it would only give you the increased drops on certain items. And then they went, no, that's stupid. Let's get rid of that. So Zenless fixed that very early on. Now you just get bonus for everything. And in Genshin, not only is there you can only get these talents on certain days, it's even worse is you can only get a finite amount of ascension material and then you have to wait 2 whole days and then get it again. And probably that's not enough for you to max it out either. That's why whenever you play Genshin, you'll get invites from people being like, can you please just let me like scour your planet for plants? You shouldn't have your player base have to do that. What benefit as a company do you get from pissing people off by locking your content to a day? Oh, but you can do it on Sunday. Sunday's the day of rest. I'll be damned if I'm farming on Sunday. Me, not religious at all. How dare they make me grind on a Sunday? I only grind... No, let me not make that joke. Let me not make that joke. Hello, I'm Maiden now. That's a good name. Genshin feels like FGO to me, where it came out so early that it's quality of life, dog. Yeah. And then if you look at all of the other gacha games around it, even from the same damn company, dude, Star Rail is full of quality of life. It came out with better quality of life than Genshin has right now. And they just added the skip button. Yo, my finger is itching to press that skip button, baby. Ooh, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. But yeah, like, Star Rail has a skip button. Zenless came out with a skip button. You know? If Zenless ever added an auto grinding thing, it's over. 11 out of 10 game. Wood Goon again. You know what I mean? Thank you for streaming tonight. Happy to be here. Oh, shucks. Thank you, buddy. You're gonna make a grown man cry. It's a trilogy technically. The first 2 games are non-gacha. The most recent one is. Oh.
What did you think when you realized that
fair. If you're streaming, then I'll usually be here. I always enjoy my time here, even when we're on serious time. I'm all over the place, and I do apologize for that. I don't want every conversation we have to be like real talk time. Because remember when I started streaming, it'd be like once a month, maybe once every 2 months, I'd be like, we need to talk. And then I would vent about everything that's on my noggin. And it feels like with everything happening in the world right now, those kind of conversations are more frequent for me. Where it's like, listen guys, I gotta get some shit out my mind, you know? And it's happening more often than it used to. I mean, well, like, my life is better than before, right? Like, I got the house. I'm living with the person I love. I got 2 little kitties, and, like, one of them was a little crazy monster who didn't want nothing to... Oh, she heard me. One of them was a crazy little monster who didn't want nothing to do with nobody, and now she's a little sweetheart. Just last night, dude, I was about to go stream, and she came up to me to sit on my lap. And she was like nuzzling me and everything, and I was like, oh my goodness, why would I stop, or why would I get up to stream when Meowie wants attention from me? Come here, baby. We're talking about you right now. I fucking love this cat, bro. And then there's this guy here, Lava. He's just a sweetheart. Hey, baby. Mwah. She's been so good lately, and I've been encouraging her with treats. I almost got derailed. Nice try, chat. It will give you three limited free 5 stars, and it took years for Genshin to give free standard units during the Annie. Yeah, like Genshin is the cow that they squeeze dry at all times of the day. Star Rail is like the workhorse, you know, like they do show love to the game, but they don't milk it dry, and they give us so much free shit all the time. They give you a free 4-star of your choosing pretty often. They give us 10 pulls like nothing. They literally gave us Archer for free and his light cone, not for free, but like pretty damn easy to get, you know? And he might be the best hunt character in the game, and he's free. What's up with that? You know? And I heard about the free doctor ratio. I started playing the game after that, so I didn't get him, but you know. Auto grind and Zenless would be clutch. It'd be too good, man. I have ZZZ, but have not really touched it yet. Dude, you tell me when you're playing Zenless. If anybody here is playing Zenless and has any questions at all, fucking tell me. I absolutely love that game. Meow, you've been so good lately. I'm about to give her a treat. Fellas, should I give the cats a treat? The answer is yes. Check this out. Check this out. Look, all I did was pick it up. Fat ass in the back. Look at him. All I did was pick up the bag. His eyes were closed. His eyes were closed. And look at what he... Alright, I'm gonna give him treats. Hold on. Come here. Alright. 2 treats for my kitties. Check this out. 1 for you. Look at him! Look at my boy! There you go. He's licking my fingers. He's not even going for the treat. Bro! He still didn't get the treat! She just took the treat because it fell. Dude, come on. Lava. Lava. He's licking my fingers. He didn't even get the treat. She got the treat. Be gentle, me blood clot. Be gentle, me blood clot. There you go. Why was that so hard? Look at him. Look at him. There you go. And now he's licking the Cheeto dust. My babies. Who's your good baby? Who's your good baby? Look at this. She's getting so big. Look at her. She was small enough to like fit in my hand. Now she's not. It breaks my fucking heart, bro. Mwah. You've been so good lately. She's been so good lately. I am so happy. She's been good to me, man. She's been so good to me. Look at her. Look at her. Oh, she's gonna bite the mic. You gonna bite the mic? No, look at her. She's sleepy. I'm sorry I put you to do. Oh, you're a good kitty. You okay, Meowie? Look at her. Alright. Meowie, I'm gonna let you nap. Say bye to the people. Bombokla! Don't look at what he's doing. He's doing some other shit. Wise, hello! We are an hour and a half into the stream and we just started the first cutscene. Woo! I might finish 3.4 by February 33rd. Welcome in, man. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Auto grind and Zenless. Why he gets so big so quick? I know, it breaks my heart. She used to be so tiny and now she's a big old cat. Brother sensed the treat, no need for the eyes. His eyes were closed. I barely made any noise with the bag. And they reacted. Look, I'm gonna close the bag of treats. Let's see what they do. You see her looking at the bag, right? I didn't even get to give her the treat. She just took the one that fell. Oh! Oh! Look at no, you little fatty. He licking the Cheeto dust. There you go. He's a good cat. Look at this. Look at this. Look at them. They're so cute. Hey! What the fuck, man? If I put him on my shoulder, he'll actually stay there. Because he's a little attention boy. Oh, okay. My bad, bro. There they are. They're gonna chill. They're getting big, though, right? They're getting so big. Oh, she looks sleepy as heck. They sleep all day. But yes. Nacho, I hate to break it to you. You haven't even made it to 3.4 yet. I'll never make it to 3.4, man. Did I do a good Macaulay Culkin? Do I need to do a take two? I thought I did a good job. Yeah, in Home Alone, where he's like, ah! I love that. I think you're at the ass end of 3.3. All right, let's do some grab assing then. The seamstress trusts you. Besides, we still need to team up and go treasure hunting. All day, girl.
Was that your teleslate?
The what? I've never heard that word this whole time I played this game. Wise, what you up to? What's everybody up to tonight? What's everybody doing? Are we gaming? Are we watching a show? Dare I say, are we doing some puzzle? What's that bullshit? The picture puzzle thingies? Whatever that is. Oh, you should not say curiosity killed the cat. Apparently the rest of that saying is like, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. That's not as, it doesn't have the same ring to it though, you know? He shall catch up to chat when he catches up to the story. Bro, we'll be here all night. Oh, good things take time. I have heard 3.4 is worth the wait. I have heard that. Watching stream and contemplating playing Cult of the Lamb. Ooh, that's a pretty good game. It's a pretty fun game. I do like the villager aspect of it all. Didn't really fuck with the, what was it, like the nudity thing or like a marriage thing? I don't remember exactly what it was, but it's a pretty good game. I am wasting my life on Destiny 2. Where is Bats when you need him? We need to have people, or JT, if JT's still in here, he can tell you about getting you away from Destiny 2. That game, it's funny, you have like the self-awareness to be like, this fucking game. Destiny 2 is what I like to call a treadmill game, where you do it every day, you just get on, you do your stuff, and then you get off, you know? And it's like, I guess as long as you're having fun or you feel like there's some progression, it's worth it, you know? Oh, hey, it's everybody's favorite character, Lygus. This is the card of the Astral Express you've spoken of, my repository of memory. Whoa, repository. I'm sorry, I read that as suppository. Has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Don Hong. Surprise accounts. Oh, me surprised the concept editor like yourself would be willing to journey into the blood clot. And knowledge and high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure they were intrigued by the Trailblaze. Questions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since you first arrived on Akama. Presumably you've been looking for a way to leave ever since. I've been actively guided a clue and testing things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more wicked can get. Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Emphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight. Even someone as gifted as yourself. In the river, I discovered it. Is this guy a scientist? Don Hung, I have underestimated you severely. Extensive research on the sky, the sky wicked one. It appears that many scholars from Emphorius believe the taboo. Oh no. Aquila is known for being the most capricious. Like that drink where you like, it comes in a bag and you suck on it. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. A killer's breath is brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm. Yup! Two times. What? Why are you making noise over there, boy? Come here. That's how you whistle to dogs. That's not gonna work. Capri Sun, yeah! Capri Sun! Fellas, you guys want to see me suck a Capri Sun in one move? What is he doing over there? He's just chilling on the pillows I got in the corner. I call them the corner pillows. Fun. I haven't had that since the final shave. I moved on from League of Legends to Destiny 2. I need to make better game choices. Damn! Destiny 2, League of Legends. May I suggest someone just kick you in the nuts and just skip all the skip all the stuff between there? What's another game that we could recommend to Hexer that fits the mold? You better respect the pouch. Oh yeah, I remember that. Respect the pouch. Respect it. There was a when I was a kid, I used to drink a lot of Hawaiian Punch, and well, my sister. This is gonna be all over the place. I don't think I've told this story on stream. When I went to the Dominican Republic one time, this was summer vacation, I was like maybe 11, and my sister was 8 years old. And, you know, she was a bit of what we call in Spanish a ponemano, which literally translates to like a hands putter. She puts her hands on everything, right? Ponemano. And so she was like digging around in the kitchen because we were drinking Hawaiian Punch and like watching TV, and it was mad chill. And I'm in the bedroom watching TV. My sister's in the kitchen, and we just start hearing screaming, screeching, dare I say. And so let me go to this screen while I'm telling the story. We run into the kitchen. Guys, what do you think my sister found in the kitchen that would make her scream? She's 8 years old, by the way. I'm 11, she's 8. Right? Yeah. What do you think she found in the kitchen that made her scream? Cockroach? No, but the cockroaches in DR are like this big because it's like a fucking island, like a tropical island. And they fucking fly. If you've never seen a cockroach fly and you go to DR, I remember the first time I saw a roach in DR, bro. It was the lights went out because you do have rolling blackouts at that time, not anymore since the last time I went. We had no lights, so we had a lamp, and we had lit the lamp, and we were all hanging out in the living room. It was pretty cool, and there was a roach in the corner, and then I was like, "Oh boy, that's a giant roach." Well, as long as I can see it all the way over there, and the roach activated, it was like enemy spotted, and it fucking, all I heard was a buzzing noise, and it flew right at me, and I screamed because that was the first time I ever saw a flying roach. They're big and they fly. Horrifying. A rat? No, I don't actually remember ever seeing a rat in DR, which is kind of surprising. Underwear? No. But when I was a kid, I used to hang out around the house in my underwear all the time, so that's not that crazy. No. Here's the story. She was digging around in one of the drawers in the kitchen, and she saw a black bottle with a red cap on it. I remember this very vividly. It kind of looked a lot like this, right? Imagine this, but like the colors are inverted. Yeah, US Polo Assassin. This shit smells so good. Oh, damn, that smells good. Meowie. Meowie, wake up. Yo, smell this shit. That's hot, right? She likes it. She likes it. Lava, smell this shit. What are you eating? What are you eating? He's eating. It's fine. Yeah, it's literally, it looked like this, but the colors were inverted. It was a black bottle with a red cap on it, right? And so my sister, she told me the story later, but like from her perspective, she saw this fucking bottle. I don't think she smelled it. And then she just went thinking it was perfume. It was not perfume. It was pepper spray. Dominican extra crispy pepper spray. And she went in the kitchen. Yes, swear to God, one of these days I might have my sister on stream. You guys are gonna think it's me wearing a wig because we look exactly the same. She literally pepper sprayed herself in the kitchen, and then a couple seconds later we heard screaming and shrieking. She's like pretty pale skinned compared to me, and her face was red, like a pinkish red, and she was screaming and crying, tears rolling down her face and everything. Before it's actually Nacho in a wig. You got me. No. And so she fucking pepper sprayed herself. And it took me and like a family member, his name is Buki. We had to grab her by like the neck and the wrist and take her to the not the bathroom, because the house was still being like, the new house was being built in the property. So we had to take her to like the yard, which was at least in the back of the house. We put down one of those like big plastic tubs when you don't have like, cause you know, DR is cool, but it ain't used to be all as like advanced as it used to be. All right, let me just keep it real. We didn't have water at the old house, so you would have to take like gallons of water and bathe yourself like you're in the fucking 1800s. You know what I mean? And so between me and Buki, we were literally like scrubbing my sister down and dousing her in soap. But now we're also getting, because like she's fucking doused herself in this shit, so we're getting hotboxed as we're trying to shower her. Doesn't water make pepper spray worse? I don't know. I was 11 and she was 8 and Buki was like 45. What the fuck does he know? This is the first time he probably saw anything that was in spray form in his life. Like, you gotta use milk. Oh, we were not using milk. Fuck out of here. Milk is valuable, bro. If he was like, douse her in milk, I'd be like, stop! My Fruity Pebbles! You know what I mean? So we were like bathing her and scrubbing her until she finally stopped. I will never forget the shit, and I don't think she'll ever forget the shit. I would literally call her right now, except, you know, she just had a baby last year, and I don't want to call her while, like, what if she's putting the baby down for sleep, or what if, like, she's holding the baby and she's asleep, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that, but I literally want to call her right now just for her to talk about this story, because it's fucking crazy. Let me look. Let me at least show you guys my sister, right? Okay, Vicky. Let me see. I'm trying to show you guys like a random picture of my sister, like a video or something. This is her on TikTok. She's wearing the stupid thingy, but this is her right now. Look at this shit. And then her man. You see her name there, it don't matter. But that's her. And then here's another fucking, it's just her wearing the thingy. Look at that face. It's literally, she's from New York. She's, you know, like. You see the resemblance? I have a beard, so you wouldn't be able to see, but like we have the same dimple chin. There's a hole right there. Like fucking Crimson Chin, which he did say earlier. I'm looking for like a decent picture. Ah! The cat just like grabbed me. I don't know why he did that. That wasn't cool. But yeah. I wish I could talk to her right now just to be like, "Yo, you remember when you did that dumb shit when we were kids?" And she'll be like, "Yeah." Let me see. Oh yeah, here's another picture of my sister. Oh shit! Throwback. Look at this. This is a picture. This was a while ago. Here's a picture of me and my sisters from like 10 years ago. Remember how I told you guys I was in the Marine Corps? There you go. Damn! Skinny Nacho, Mamma Mia. Also, my sister's like 5'11". I should have led with that. I'm 6'3", she's 5'11", and the little one, she's 20 years old now, and she's like 5'10". There's not a single woman in my family who's not 5'10". Damn you tall? Yeah, bro, we're all Amazons and Amazonesses. When I was taking my family to go hang out with like the extended family, and we were all hanging out, and there were the kids were playing with like each other's toys, and like the 7-year-olds were being like, oh, but I want to play with this, and like denying the 3-year-olds and the 4-year-olds. And my aunt was like, these Amazonesses better hand the toys over. What do you want? What the fuck is this? You looking at Star Rail? So that's okay. This is Dan Hong, and the guy next to him is Lygus, right? And everybody keeps telling me, "Oh, fuck Lygus, fuck Lygus," but I don't really know why they don't like Lygus. He's got a hole in his chest, like he's from fucking Bleach or something. He wants to say hi, Lava, Lava, say hi, say thank you for the support, chat. I don't know what he's doing. He's just very like intensely staring at the game. Yeah, so you see the guy on the left? His name is Don Hong, but he's also Dong Hong Imbibitor whatever the fuck, and he's about to get a 3rd form. I know, right? That's pretty stupid. He does look pretty cool though. And then Lygus. I don't know what Lygus's problem is, but apparently people don't like him, and this is the first time I'm having that like he's having a conversation with like one of our characters, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. Do you know what's gonna happen? Me too. I don't know what he's looking at. Oh, now he's staring at my toes. Lava, do this. Do the pot friend. I don't know what he's doing. He's literally sitting on like the armrest. What is he doing? All right, whatever. He's gonna stay there. He's just gonna hang out there for a little bit, I guess. Your sister and I are the same height. Damn, y'all should start an NBA team. Dickhead 7-year-olds? Where did that? You're not wrong though. Oh my god, he's actually looking at the highs. You know the emote that goes like this? He's actually looking at it. Dan Hong. That is how you say it. He's invested in Papa's shenanigans. I think he just likes the pretty designs. Wait till he finds out.
Used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it.
Oh wait, what if I do this? Is he looking at the? He's looking at the TV.
It is correct. Overall of its powers.
That is so funny. If I had my camera like where the monitor is, he'd be going like people stare right at the camera. Matter of fact, if I grab a tree and I just put it on where the camera is, maybe he'll look right into the camera. Let me try that. Lava, see what I've got? Look at this. Hold on. Look at the treat. Kitty, look at the treat. Now he's looking at the fucking, look, hey. No, he's looking at the treat on the TV. Lava. You're better than this, bro. He's literally looking at the treat on the monitor. Kitty, look at the treat. Excuse me. Here, you can have it then. Hey. You can have it. Just kidding. Nah, I'm kidding. Here you go. Hold on. Here. There you go. I was literally trying to underhand it and he just fucking... Now lick the Cheeto dust. Youch! Nah, I'm kidding. You didn't hurt me. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Does he look like handsome Squidward to you guys or no? My girlfriend says that he has like the same face structure as like handsome Squidward, where he goes like, which he does. He does have like the mogging face. Look, you see it? Oh my god. No? Are you sure? How about now? Why are you doing this? Why do you want to chill on the armrest, huh? Okay, so he's just gonna hang out there. Let's continue the show. I don't know what he's fucking doing. He's literally mewing. That's the first time your mic didn't peak and you sounded like you were about to yabba dabba do. I do love a good old yabba dabba. By all means proceed, but be gentle, blood clot. The express thrusters are delicate.
You honor me with your
I do love hitting that shit. He's like licking the residue of the tree on. I don't have it. Stop. He's like licking my finger, but he's like biting a little bit. So I just wanted to hit him with a. Ah! Do you guys want to hear my best Tom and Jerry impression? I'm gonna put the mic away from my face for this. You guys know when Tom gets hit and he goes like, or the other one where he gets like his big toe smashed and he's like, please tell me the mic didn't like stop me from doing it. It's so funny. I love doing it. I'll do that shit around the house, but only because I actually own a house now, so I can do that and nobody's gonna complain about the noise. Let me do it again. POV, a mouse just took a giant mallet and smashed in my big toe. You like that shit, bro? Oh. I go to fist bump him and stop yawning. I go to fist bump him and instead he rubs his head against my fist. Kitty. Look at this. It's empty. What are you looking at? He is handsome. Hit that shit and his throat went out. Isn't that noticeable? I hit that shit twice and my vocal cords are ready to collapse. Please record those and add them as redeems. You guys have the power. Hold on, look. I just hit it as a clip. Let's check them out real quick. We got the time. It should be this one right here. Funny. I love that. Let me do it again. POV, a mouse just took a giant mallet and smashed in my big toe. The mic saved you guys, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, that's enough meandering. We got to play this game, bro. I'm gonna get fined if I don't continue this. Oh my god. Are you good? Are you good? He's just chilling there. Alright. He's got good balance. If he's comfortable like that, who am I to stop him, right? Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. Base. You know what that sounds like? It reminds me of when Goku hit SS3 for the first time. I love that shit. This is to go further beyond, and he just. Ah! I was trying. Hold on. This is what I was trying to do. I'm gonna hit the. We're gonna continue this. I am paying attention, but. I'm just gonna look up Tom Scream. It's this. That one. I love that shit. Hey Lava, do you want to hear what Tom sounds like if he were to get hit really hard? Listen to this, bro. I'm gonna put this like near him so that he can hear it. He's looking at it like, what the fuck? I don't think he cares for it. Not as much as I did. Oh, I'm picturing Nacho growing long ass blonde hair. Dude, I could probably buy a wig and just do Super Saiyan 3. Or I could put on like the Adventure Time hat and take it off. What if I dyed my shit blonde tomorrow and I came to stream? My hair is very short right now, so I probably look like a tennis ball, but it'd be pretty funny. It'd be pretty funny. Ain't that right? Would it be funny, kitty? Would it be funny? He's just mugging me. Kitty, hey, lava. I don't know why he's doing this. This is new behavior. Let me rub your chin, huh? Do you like that? Oh, he likes that. He's leaning his neck in for me to scratch it. Who's your good scratchy? Who's your good scratchy? Who's my scratchy boy? You're my scratchy boy. Oh! Oh! You want more? He don't want more. Ah! I'm sorry, these cats are awesome. He's literally, I think he's just gonna hang out. Let me see.
Pathetic
Lord Don Hung, if I could open up a path out of forest to circumvent Akela's divine punishment,
path out of
I would have done it already. Hell.
Would you consider ceasing?
Oh, ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey. But this is like specifically being like, I want this shit to stop, actually. There you go. Oh yeah, that's true too. They have a way to stop this.
Question, my lord.
All you need to know is I can make it happen. Maybe there's not a decision, maybe because I would rather his personal wish. Yeah, I think Lygus is participating on his own behalf and not on the behalf of the masses or whatever the fuck.
Heirs,
Whew! A lot of yapping today, am I right, gang?
interests.
Can I skip this? Lygus states as long as you and Danhang stopped helping the Flame Chase journey, he could send you and Danhang away from Emphorius. I would love that. However, Danhang refused to abandon the Christos heirs. At this moment, assassins from the Council of Elders surround Danhang. Oh no! Well, now I gotta watch it. What is this gonna look like? My reason for hating Lygus is because of how well he does his role? Yeah. Who designed the ass on this robot? What logical reason is there for him to have one of those? Ooh, yeah. Didn't we also have a conversation with Dalherta where she was like, bro, why shouldn't I just nuke your stupid little town and your stupid little face? And he's like, I want you to know it wouldn't go well. Oh my god, who would have expected this to happen? Cheeked up like a boss? Where?
Please.
That's gotta be jam, cause jelly don't shake like that. They took Kaya's ass and put it on the robot? Ooh!
I oblige to abstract.
Imagine.
I am
No, my water. Ugh. Do you want water? Is that what he wants? Do you guys think he just wants water? You want some of this, bro? Cheers, my friends. Hold on. We gotta get a good look at this. Cheers, my friends. Bro, he's sipping like people. He put his fucking hand on my shoulder. You're a man, aren't you? You're a man in disguise. Here, fucking drink up, bro. No. Hey, look at what he's doing. That's not how you drink water, silly. He's just biting the glass. That's nasty. You know where that tongue's been? He don't know where my tongue been. I'm sorry. Here, drink water. Drink water. I have a dishwasher, Wise. Uh-oh, he done. He heard that one joke about the tongue and he was like, nah, this guy's a freak. There we go. But I got him away. Tongue been in all kinds of places. Yeah, man, like ice cream and cereal spoons. And definitely nothing else. Oh, Lava, do you want to go out? I think he's getting ready to not be in this room anymore. But I bet if I open the door, he'd be whining to come back in. In 5 minutes, we'll see Nacho take a big swig from that same cup. What if I did and I just turned into a giant cat man? Like, nothing would change except that I would just become a cat man? What would you guys do? Would you guys say, get the fuck off the table, bro? What? He just jumped 4 feet in the air and fucking got on the table. He is such a prick. Ridiculous. I'm writing you a theme song. Thanks, man. Now I'm imagining you as a new NPC in Thundercats. That was such a good show. Do you guys remember that one Thundercats show back in the day? I'd say bottle that shit then. Hey, kitty. He's back. He's back. Nobody saw me drink from the cup just now, did you? If you did, you would have said something. Furries have all the money? Bro, that's mad true. Furries got hella bread. They got all kinds of cheese and lettuce. They are rich. Look, it's Pokemon Trainer Nacho. Dun, 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 dun. Guys, I drank the from the cup and I don't feel so good. Give me 1 second. I'm getting a little dizzy. Fellas, welcome back. Imagine he comes back in a monkey suit. That'd be stupid. Do I look stupid to you? I would never wear something so degrading. What the hell are you talking about, man? Cat ears and drawn-on whiskers? No, no, no. Oh, Lava, what are you doing? What is he up to? I shouldn't have drank that water, huh, fellas? I've had these for a minute. I don't remember how long I've had them, but I have had them for a minute. The horse head would have been funny as shit. Imagine. I'll level with you guys. I could put on the horse head, but it makes me cry. Like, it burns my tears, so I'm like, I'm not putting that bullshit on. I couldn't possibly, bro. Wait, Danheng has a haiku on his jacket. You saw, right? It had like little calligraphy on it. Oh shit! Now that's a screenshot. Damn, I'm so flexible now. Where'd that cup go? Oh my goodness.
Such overwhelming powers. Why? Answer me.
Why do you want to take the core flames? That's true. Why does the Flame Reaver want the core flames?
We can't hold on anymore.
Based. Huh? Oh, yeah. A few months ago, that would have knocked me out. Always, always edging.
Thanks for worrying, buddy.
Oh. Do you want to go out? He might want to go out. Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help. To help Aquila, I'm gonna show myself the most aggressive methods.
Even so,
Because he thought his training with battling fences in the past in the river of time is like
battling the
Oh, I was like, what is happening?
time sanctum that the bards describe.
Is this a Dragon Ball Z reference? Is he literally going in the hyperbolic? Ow! Is he literally in the hyperbolic time chamber, like training against the Flame Reaver? Lava!
Working pretty well.
My leg is not a cat treat or toy scratcher. It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say? I also need the right weapon compared to that guy. You want to go out? I'm gonna let him out. He's meowing a lot. I also really need to grab some water. So you know what? I'm gonna put it on this screen. Meowie can hang out because she's just taking a nap. She might want to go out too if she sees that he went out. I'm gonna let him out, and I'm gonna get a different glass and throw this one in the incinerator. What music can I put on for you guys? Because the Euphorious music is pretty chill. We need something kind of poppin', you know what I mean? Let's put... What is this song, actually? Oh, this is from Blue Archive. Okay. Let's do... Ooh, Dudley Stage. That's always a good song. Alright. I'll be right back. Letting the kitty out. Lava. Lava. Come on. Come on, kitty. Come on. Go. Kitty. Come on. He's being ridiculous. I opened the door. He just stared at me like I was gonna get him. Do you want to go out or not? Come on. He's just meowing now. Oh, look at how big he is. Look at this. Oh, you. Kitty legs. Legs, 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 legs. This guy is hilarious. What do you want? You're meowing at me quite a bit. What do you want? Putting his ass on my face. I don't know what he wants. I'm sorry, everybody. Do you even know what you want? I think they just want attention, bro. I'm gonna give him the silent treatment. He wants to cuddle. No time for cuddles, bro. We gotta finish 3.4. Assface McGee. Perhaps. I don't know what he wants, man. He kept meowing and facing the door. I'm like, okay, you want to go out of this room. Fair. But no. I think you mean finish 3.3. Damn it! It's worse than I thought. This is your fault. He doesn't even know I'm glaring at him. We are 2.5 hours into stream and have accomplished nothing.
That's quite the sudden.
Are they gonna attack them too? As you train, fan skills improve by leaps and bounds. Entrust a Chartonus to forge him a suitable divine weapon. After your training concluded, 5 months suggested going to the Library of Philia for some reading. Let's go fucking read, bro. That's the hype content that we're waiting for. I'm gonna teleport. Fuck you.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Late last time.
We're gonna read? Did you guys trick me into going to a library? Since I'm reading through books at the library, satisfying curiosity about various matters. You finished, you decided to check on what fine on men were reading. What were you guys reading? What were we all nerd maxing about? No. Kitties don't belong on the desks. They belong on people's laps. I don't know what he wants, man. What are you doing? Skip max time? I like the sound of that. Mem. No. He is not about to do what I think he's about to fucking... Did he just... Bro. He just put his hands on my dome like he was about to fucking... No. Bro, I'd rather you stand on my head. If you're gonna do that, just stand on my head, bro. Just fucking here. He just keeps trying to get on the desk. And that is a big no-go. There. No. Oh, he really wants me to pet him. Look at this. But he is a sweet boy. My ears! How embarrassing. Actually, does this work if I put it behind my head? Is that better or worse? When are we getting Uma Musume, but instead it's cats? We have a game of horse girls. Can we get a game of cat boys? He's on my lap again. We are making no progress. Mem seems to be reading books on festivals. Mem fled embarrassed.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Bruh. Imagine if I ow 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 ow. Okay, no. He like almost slipped on my thigh and he was doing the cat thing of like gripping on me. That's a DQ. No more cat on the lap for tonight. They did that shit earlier and it scratched me really bad on my thigh. We can't have that. We deadass can't have that. That shit hurts. And because I'm allergic, it causes like the skin on the scratch to bump up. That hurt. Went to check because I was wondering how close we were. I definitely forgot how much stuff goes down in 3.3. Oh hell no! I'm about to skip harder than you guys have ever seen me skip. I'm about to you and find out we're swiftly surrounded by cleaners. Find out oh cleaners finally. Assassins that specialize in killing Chrysos heirs. Oh no! You prepare for battle, but whatever. I'm getting a headache. No. Trivia about Hyacinth and around Akuma to choose a site to rebuild the Twilight Courtyard. Talked about the history of the Skyfoe. Clementine arrived with urgent news and said Aglaia had met with an accident. Oh shit, Aglaia had met with an accident in the Marmoreal Palace. What? I hope she's okay. Meanwhile, on the last episode of Dragon Ball Z. Kindness ordered the cleaners to confront Aglaia, exposing her waning power and threatening the lives of citizens to force Aglaia to surrender her own. Aglaia chose to yield, embracing her prophecy. What?
Still remember its purpose.
No, shut up.
Rules were set then.
Yup.
No one was allowed
I can't skip this.
apart from guests invited by the
So
government,
basically, it's a coup.
I guess.
Lady Kindness is like,
Lady Kindness.
enough of this bullshit. This is highly unrealistic. I don't think government coups could ever happen in real life.
Divine facade to deceive mortals.
But that's why we play these games, man. You know, like you get to see a lot of these. Oh, that's a cool mask in the background. What the fuck?
Created all of you before the
That's actually
citizens.
really creepy.
If you still had any shred.
Yup.
Demigod. Why?
And I can do what I refuse to see the wretched face you wear now.
These days you're not only blind.
The
but
cleaners were
also
born from this moment on time to the dagger to pass judgment.
were born
And they said that she is losing her power.
If you're in such a
going toe to
Mmm.
toe with a demigod. We're not that foolish.
She's gonna threaten the people.
But
Are those giant Oreos on a plate? What was that? I'm a lurk a bit getting ready for bed, sir. Waffle House, if I don't hear you for the rest of the night, have a wonderful night, and thank you for hanging out. What makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me? Oh, yeah, that's what I figured.
I'll gladly use a few more. Like I said,
You're not only blind but deaf too. Your control over Akuma has weakened.
you failed to be arranged in the market.
Damn, that's crazy.
Catch wind of the meetings happening. Humanity? Fading? Aglaia, why not use your precious
Okay. I really don't like the non-skippable dialogue. Like, they make you listen to the entire text box. That's unnecessary.
I only regret.
Be more ruthless because your evil is beyond... Yeah, see, look.
You
I
found
get it. I get it. I get it.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings
Knucklebone. Oh, no, the little girl.
who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too?
You bitch.
You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight.
9,000 years ago, already blind and lost your voice and hearing in you. You still become the guy you are today.
Had also lost your
Damn.
youth. Would you still have become
Yeah, see, they didn't let me skip that. So we gotta wait for 10 whole seconds.
fleeting
How
eyes?
disappointing. We're missing a minute. Wow, she's rubbing it in
This
too.
plan failed.
Doesn't splendid parting gifts to prepare. Is this still 3.3?
Parting gifts pre-
My god.
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years,
I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans from my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learn how to guide others. What a
My
cool
nerve of
character.
arrogance at the beginning to slowly
Early in
learn how to
3.3, actually, I'm about to skip like you would not believe. There's no way. Dude, what? Kindness needs the meanest backhand. I don't condone hitting females or the elderly, but for her, I'd make a case.
I should be grateful.
To let my departure become a path for others to follow.
To let my departure become a path for others.
It's a coup. The people voted. Anaxagoras
I embrace
voted.
prophecy now and sink into the
And she's like, man, you didn't win. Fuck this. Oh, she about to do a 360 somersault?
wandering wind
No.
stopped to mourn me. Cypher.
I'm gonna have to speed this up. I'm getting antsy. A old ass bitch who can't expect what happened. Oh my god.
Full of gold and silver.
I want to buy the most valuable clothes.
You've got some nerve.
Oh, Aglaya.
What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the
She is a cool character.
Such exquisite luster.
Ocean's Tier. Uh-oh.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burnt out.
Wow, a daughter rebuilding her family.
Mind your manners.
Based.
Cypher.
Where did you come from? How did you acquire these treasures?
I won them. Speak up, seamstress. Give
Damn.
me a straight answer.
Strange. But my golden thread.
Oh!
That's
Is that so?
This guy's a must tell another story. Ba ba ba.
Can we just do
Huh.
business without all this chatter? Don't worry.
How can I trust a word you say?
Dealing with you rich people is.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it.
Damn.
That said, I'd look.
Ooh.
These golden boots are the gold we
They're not as valuable as the most precious gowns. They hold a magical power. I don't think that she has the
hold a magical power.
the presence to wear kitten heels. I don't know what those are, but I've been watching a lot of TV and they said that earlier.
Allowing Edward to mold Cypher.
Uh,
Then don't get caught again.
You rich folks just love.
okay, so she's the one that gave her the high
Have a
heels.
smaller size.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, I suppose.
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story?
Definitely don't hold that. Your Amphorius is most
Okay.
or I'll feed.
Weren't you curious how I got tangled up?
Ah! Spirit Thief Bartholos called us every story for being fake. At the same time, Cypher felt that something was off with Bartholos. She decided to play along with those for a while during the treasure hunt. For fuck's sake. I'd rather have this. Like, let me do some exploring and puzzles if you're gonna yap at me, you know? Oh!
Signed by priests of Omar.
Spirit Thief Bartholos opened Arnix's lighthouse place and circled the light around Cypher to help her cross the river. Look, if I didn't play Genshin, I would probably. Are you fucking kidding me? If I didn't play Genshin, I would probably have way more patience for the dialogue, but it really did burn me out. Did I really have to skip twice for that? Come on.
Really blinding.
What's going on? Ooh, what do we got here?
Gold coins. Gems.
I'm about to switch to a Cypher team, bro.
Fine leather.
Increase my immersion by 700%.
Right here.
Cypher gave Bartholos a crucible. Once Bartholos tried to put it on, it turned into a large dolium. Cypher, having tricked the spirit thief, burst out laughing and declared, "Believe it is true, and a lie become reality." Bars.
Got any plans on how to spend it?
Bars, bro.
Of course. Spend nothing.
Psst. Okay, spend nothing is pretty good. Frugal.
We go round the river of souls.
More bars. Freeze, dirtbag. Oh. I was about to swing.
Oh my, how could...
Cypher and Bartholos ran into some monsters guarding a treasure shop with the monsters of Bartholos held in the fighting. Awesome. I might switch to a team that'll get rid of this faster. It's not enough to go through the story faster. I need to go through the fights faster too. Man. Scanning through the quest list, you could pretty much skip this entire chest, bear the bygone dust portion. What? Well, I do appreciate that. Bartholus dug up the treasure, only found a Styxian refugee journal, spirit thief, the nest of it, but the appearances should be that. Well, I don't care about that. I like Cypher and I don't care about that. Cypher found herself blinded with large bugs into by the hand of Zagreus to clear the path. Okay. Why do we need... No. Let me calm down. Uh-oh! Big ass hand. Nacho fist! Nice. That does feel pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Shut up!
Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame it.
I didn't like that. Shut up! Oh, please don't make me do the puzzle. Oh, the puzzle master hasn't made an appearance in years. Does he still have it like that? Bunny? What? Welcome in. Watch me solve this puzzle expeditiously. Actually, they threw me a softball there. That was a pretty easy one. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, everybody. My name is Nacho. I like a lot of different kinds of games, but I don't know. It's been a hell of a night, okay? I am skipping through the dialogue in Star Rail because I do love the game, but it's dragging like crazy. And we've been yapping about a lot of different things tonight. The big topic tonight is kind of gacha games. Oh my god, I forgot I was wearing the bunny ears. The cat ears. My cat drank from my water and then I drank from it and then these just magically appeared in my head. Also need to fix them. I have a very weird shaped head, so they keep like coming apart. And also my cats are right there. They're new. Ooh, I should spin this really fast. What do you guys think? What if I just went like this? Just, whee! I'm kidding, I'm kidding. They were already awake, but I shouldn't do that. They're very sweet. Oh, you good kitty. What a blessing. Honestly, yes. What are you guys up to? So you were playing Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Which one is that? Is that the remake of a previous one, or is this one of the newer joints? Because I do know there were some new ones coming up. Also, is that one of the really hard ones? But Raiders, hello. Thank you for coming by. If you guys got a raid and run, I completely understand. Do what you gotta do, right? If you want to hang around, we're going to be playing that new Mafia game later on this week. And we're going to be sprinkling in a little more Hoyoverse games as we go. Oh, it's the new 2D Ninja Gaiden. Oh, it's the new joint. Hard for me, but not hard as Ninja Gaiden historically is. I remember as a kid, I would watch my friends play. And there was like a turtle in one of the Ninja Gaiden games. You would fight them, and the boss had like a, oh no, I'm about to die. Let me use my ultimate technique. And it was like a self-destruct attack that would practically like instantly kill you. And one of the only ways to avoid this was to use the iframes on one of your spells. And I was like, that's crazy. That just seems mean. It's a mean game. Gotta bounce though for bedtime stuff. I understand. It is getting late, man. But thank you for the raid. And have a good night. I'll see you next time, man. I'm gonna skip this too. Finally, did not believe the cleaners were strong enough to kill Aglaya and wanted to confirm her condition with his own eyes. He has tribute to keep the citizens calm. Meanwhile, you and Final rush back to Akuma. Hidden technique iframe exploit. Yeah, but it was like mandatory, but a hidden technique. You dig? Aglaya's soul in the form of a nymph was talking with Shartonis. It meant that her physical form had been shattered. Aglaya sealed her divinity using the knucklebone talisman that a little girl had gifted her as a vessel. Oh shit! She turned into a damn Stegosaurus beetle.
You're forging a... I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so
Wow.
This form.
That's right.
My physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has come to an end. Oh no! Yeah, this is the season where a lot of characters are dying. We lost Aglaya just now. We lost Tribby and Tribby. We lost Mighty Mos. We lost Castorus. And we lost Anaxagoras.
Every piece of fabric I've worked
You probably want to watch the one where Phynon is giving a speech. Performance is powerful. Can do. R.I.P. to Aglaya though. That's crazy they did that.
And the city is silent.
Since you've been doing whatever past a second, the news probably spread by now. Every house was locked up tight and all the markets saw it. This is sad. And very, like, culturally relevant, if I'm being honest with y'all.
Unless it's all a part of her plan.
God, I'm fighting the urge not to talk about some serious shit again.
She just
Because it's like every 2 days some really serious crazy shit happens in the world and it's very prevalent in my mind right now. To keep it loose, please tell me that you guys have been following the news where a certain state is trying to increase the power that they have through the means of gerrymandering, and certain people of political power in this state are like, we need to go so that we can do something about this. And then the people of that state are like, we're gonna hunt y'all down. Like, they literally use the words hunt them down. And I'm like, bro, what? The power of the skip button. It's my favorite thing about Star Rail. Look what I can do. I'm not gonna do it right now, but yeah. Holy shit, we live in the worst of times. You know, it just, oh my god. And maybe I'm a little more bitchy about this stuff because I was actually like in the military and they really try and beat you over the head about like freedom and your rights and understanding your rights and why we do what we do and why we suffer so that other people have a better life than the ones that we had, because that's kind of like the big goal. All for like 100 billionaires to ruin everything for everybody. Like, bro, I saw people, I'm saying this with a smile on my face because I do have fond memories of my time in the military, but like, I saw people go through some really bad things in their lives for the sake of, like, you know, doing something good in the military, doing something worthwhile and meaningful and selfless. It's the definition of like being part of something bigger than yourself. And all I see is people who are self-serving, you know, ruining it for everybody and bastardizing that. And it just gets to me at like the core of my being, bro. Sorry. Star Rail. On the way, you ran into Don Hong, but like this, the shit that's happening in the game right now, not to be a fucking cornball, but it just feels really familiar to what's happening in the real world right now. Her heart was run through by the cleaner's ordinary daggers. Oh my god. Hyacinth confirmed and announced Aglaya's death. Oh my god.
Don't worry, Lord.
Jeez.
Incredibly, eyewitnesses.
It's fine.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace.
They straight up murked her on some fucking Et tu Brutus.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy
Oh my
Spirit
god.
was too afraid to jump to conclusions.
She was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years. The leader of the crisis services death couldn't touch her.
Pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger.
Wow.
No, that doesn't. The ones who appeared in the grove and those who confronted Don Hung in the abyss
Yeah.
didn't have any reason.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take.
See, this is the stuff that you can't skip, you know?
Thank you, Lord.
So Hyacinth confirmed the death, and it's like, At least they didn't go for her too, you know? So they went after Aglaya. They tried to intimidate Dan Heng, but they didn't really, you know. You know? If only she wanted to fight back. If she wanted to fight back, she would have. But they played dirty. They were like, we can. Oh, bald ass. Hey, bro, you need a trip to Turkey, don't you? Look at that. I can read his thoughts. Sorry, reflex. We could have gotten a cutscene like the start of Emphorius. Yeah, having Aglaya like whooping the ass of a bunch of these people would be pretty satisfying, wouldn't it? But then they also did threaten that little girl. And she was like, look, I can't be having that. It's fine. I'll accept my prophecy. Fuck.
I've been staying close. It's great that you could come back.
They needed someone with them right now. Oh my god. Alright, the cat ears are coming off. I'm getting a headache.
We witnessed.
It's actually hurting my cranium.
Past moments. I tried to treat her.
Oh.
but
Is she dead?
was the hardest. Lord Finan.
Breathe.
Don't push
You're
your-
carrying a heavier burden now. Please don't fall.
What I've lost is a
But for
memory
Tributrinan, they lost a 1,000-year-old bond, like losing part of their
you
lives.
should rest.
You've been away for a long time. We'd handle this from here. See you later. Oof. This is heavy, brother.
We should visit Lady Treby.
Damn, he actually sounds sad. Good voice acting all around. I'm still shook at Mighty's trailer. I was thinking about all the voice acting in Emphorius. Mighty's trailer is so fire, bro. And the music too. Are we caught up on the trailers? I think we watched Finons. We did not watch if they had one for Saber and Archer. We did not watch that. And I think that's it.
Snowy. Little Gray.
Oh, Sag.
Lady Treby.
Snowy, don't.
Aw.
You went to the grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akama.
Yeah, like imagine you go on a training arc with the homeboy,
We were always
and while you're gone, this demigod
so
with a
we
double
understood
D,
her thoughts better than anyone.
the really cool character who was running things, you come back and she's dead. I'd be scared that they got to other people. Your mentor, yeah, like I'd be scared that they got to Tribby or Cypher or Highest. There's not really that many people left, to be honest. Fuck.
I know what Aglaya expected.
Right now, the last thing Akuma needs is a leader wallowing in self-pity. Based.
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by
Should just hand it over to you when the time was right. Oh, is this some Kung Fu Panda shit? Golden threads frayed at the fringe of an era, and posterity took upon the sentiments informally hanging on its web. The track news heard to a travel center to the book and write it down. Another L to record in the scrolls.
Finan, my humble student.
Based.
As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the
Oof.
I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate. I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win.
Yeah.
Support and experience we'd accumulate.
Oh,
The trap
shit.
was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread. I
Oh.
could have countered that low tactic in 100
She
ways,
slipped.
with deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd. I have no choice.
Ooh, that is not the move.
Silly city. You can imagine the reaction that comment.
Yeah.
Unity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the
Based.
essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, realizing that my humanity.
What
was
kind of
fading.
departure would not waste such a belated breath? I had to find the ideal answer.
Simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lived. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful,
Leopards emerging from the nest, regard of the peaceful death is a luxury I cannot afford. Wait.
I must feign weakness deliberately to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. just as they think they've struck and sunk their
Oh.
fangs into my heels. That's the blaze soaring into the sky.
But I have no worries about people losing their way. Akuma still has you to guide them.
You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and yet...
You embrace everyone's imperfections, always ready to find the precious qualities hidden beneath the rough exteriors unconditionally.
That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creations. Yet Finan, while you zealously pursued strife, you are the destined world bearer of Empor.
Ooh. They already said that earlier though, but still, that hits. Well, he thinks that strife is what he should inherit. Instead, she's like, no, dude, you should be the world bearer Titan.
Complete the flame chase.
Ignite the stars and inspire hope in the hearts of humanity.
I will be waiting.
Damn.
Looking forward to the miracle you.
Aglaya,
Aw.
how could I possibly be worthy of the burning torch you've passed into my hands?
Oh, yo, if you guys ever need a filler character to be voice acted, my door is open. I have an incredible Jamaican accent that I just can't wait to share with you. Look what me Stop it. Stop it. This is a serious moment. Cut it out. What? Oh no. My audition is up. Here we go. Whatever I can do. Just say the word.
Please
Deliver a message to the Lord.
to Lord Kratos
He said Kratos. He could have said Crater. Kratos.
and Kremnoa.
Come on, spread the word. Find I will speak at the Memorial Palace.
Everyone who has concerns about the holy city's
Oh boy.
future, thank you.
He's about to spit.
It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make
He's about to spit bars. Damn, look at the six pack on that guy.
Cartonis.
Cartonis, you handle the problem. Oh my god.
I plan to get everything settled before coming to see you.
You could wash your clothes on those abs.
How are you holding up? Better than I expect.
There's no
I need to hit the fucking ab machine right now. As soon as stream is over, bro, I'm about to hit that shit hard.
Your assessment is
Hey!
Dawn Maker. Before dawn, prepare for
Dawn Maker.
Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad swordman.
precise. Imbued it with the power of dawn.
Guided by your will, gleam of golden flames is blade well.
Thank you, Cartonis.
Dope.
Thing.
Dope, 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 dope. Is that the damn, what did they call it? The bone swashbuckler? The knuckle the what? The bone knuckle buckler?
This divinity are.
Yeah.
This was her.
Ah,
It's difficult to confirm in this way.
I understand.
that's sweet. That's the thing that the little girl gave her, and then she gave she put her divinity in the doohickey. May this world never have need for a deliverer.
Need for a deliverer. Someone to
Some epic final words, bro. When the world dasher hosts and fell into this race, you can see me now leading from the front, rallying people against their destiny. She would surely smile. Yeah, Cartonis gave him the doohickey and a sword.
How will the holy city continue?
Shut
without-
up. Actually, no, you make a good point.
Lord Finan is here.
I was too quick to be a bitch. My bad, y'all.
Will he step up to lead Akuma?
Sure. Who else is gonna do it?
Not long ago, I spoke at the city.
Yup.
I wrestled with every word, searching for the right. In the end, I remembered a lesson.
In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason.
Where words are
Dude?
weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason.
This is very relevant to today.
I followed his strategy.
Painting my opponents is nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and laid out their crimes. Oh, this is too real.
Strategy worked.
I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterwards there wasn't even a flicker of joy.
Afterward,
Oh, this is too real.
flicker of joy. I realized
Apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the flame chase journey.
and strayed far from my very purpose that led
Well, he says it better than me.
journey. This journey was supposed to unify.
Yup.
Divine. To
Oh, this is so relevant.
not weaken us.
This is relevant to what's happening right now, dude. I did not need to see this right now.
It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaya who held this city and even this shattered world together. Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard,
That's
the
shocking,
demigod
dude.
Aglaya, who guarded the holy
Imagine if we had like a
already
super Jesus in the US and then he just died after 1,000 years. I'd be like, damn, that's crazy. 50 Cent got shot 9 times and he lived. You wouldn't believe me if I told you, ma'am.
Find the murderer. Make them pay.
This is like in those books you read where it's like the real murderer was the citizens of Akama. You doomed her by not believing in her. You're the guilty ones. And that is why I will now destroy the city brick by brick. You know what I mean?
I wanted to stand.
Oh wait, no, that delivery was gas.
I felt the same as all of you initially.
Bars.
Side you to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon
Let me
them.
turn up the audio on my end. I know it's louder for you guys usually because like I can't listen to the game and concentrate, but that's my little secret. I put game audio very low so that I can still think and not be distracted. It's like one less distraction when you're streaming. That's my little secret. Keep it between us, all right?
But my perspective has changed.
Uh-oh.
The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating freedom
Ooh.
from control.
In the empty markets and bath chambers, one feeling lingers. Unease.
One feeling lingers. Unease.
Damn, you really hung on that last word.
We all know
The last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss. Well,
from now on,
bro, every single thing that he said is...
we choose to uphold.
Am I just a fucking theater kid, or does everything that he's saying feel relevant to what's happening in the real world right now? From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss. Brother.
Finon has a way with words.
Yeah, he's spitting hot bars. Now shut the fuck up while he's rapping.
Oh, alright.
My bad, ma'am. I love you.
The flame chase journey
It's nearing its
is
end.
nearing its end. With only one titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer. Aquila.
How bad could they be? Poor ma'am. My bad, dog. My bad, dog.
I challenge you.
Oh my
Cast
goodness.
out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself.
I like that.
Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Akama will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaya dreamed of. The kind of people foretold in prophecy.
If I were giving this speech, I would have dropped like 9 F-bombs and I would have stuttered so much already. He's built different, bro. Good voice acting, because you can hear how young he is and the emotion, you know? Give good voice acting the credit when it's due. That's hitting. Like a Papa John's ad.
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me that Aguirre left me perhaps the simplest duty.
Hoyo's writers really know how to bring current topics into their story. Yeah, it rivals the same level of like quick thinking and writing that you see in South Park. And I know that might sound like a joke, but I am serious. Like, if you see the way that South Park navigates satire when events happen like a day, 2 days prior, and then they still manage to come out with something so well thought up and written, it blows my freaking mind. I would love to be a fly on that wall, man.
To bear the burden of creation.
I need only give one thing.
It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith.
Damn.
There's still
I would have dropped so many F-bombs, the word damn would have popped a bit.
But we will not forget the past as we move forward. For the memories of Amphorius will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time to commemorate a demigod who protected the holy city for a millennium.
Wow.
She was Akima's
I'm about to skip. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
the leader of the Chrysos heirs.
And her greatest feat.
Was being a selfless person.
Aww. She had a really huge rack though, bro. You can't just pretend like she didn't. Have you seen? I mean, come on. R.I.P. to her though. She was pretty cool. That was really no. That's not like, look. All jokes aside, I'm not trying to ruin the moment. This is a very beautiful line here, right? Where he's like, "Look, I gotta stop and like commemorate her for everything. Dressmaker, leader of the Chrysos heirs, 1,000 years, by the way. The gold weaver Aglaia, and her greatest feat was being a selfless person." That's beautiful. That's beautiful. The whole track that made me pull her. Oh my god. I cultivated this audience. I have nobody to blame but myself. I thought it'd be funny to say I'm sorry. Okay? I already regret it.
That singing sounds so familiar.
Damn. R.I.P. in peace, bro. This looks like the end of JoJo Part 4.
That's Ursa.
Trian! Oh, my heart. Ah!
Yes, Lady Trian. For that child filled with anxiety.
Don't let them see you cry, you bastard.
Your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart. Even if for just a moment.
Where's my blunt ghost version of Mighty Mos? That's my goat.
Snowy was so cute and kind.
And is that Anaxagoras in the back?
Now,
Aw.
you've grown so much,
I like Trian too, man.
but still just as kind.
Rip.
Time spares no one.
You helped nurture it in me.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever.
Just good voice acting on the tribbies.
Snowy.
Goodbye, Lady Trian.
Oh no! Don't do this to me! Don't do this to me!
I heard what you said. Are you suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you?
You know what? Maybe I'm glad you're gone, bro.
Not at all, Professor Anaxa. Honestly, without those techniques you taught me,
I know he's gonna be a smarmy prick the whole way, but I love characters like this. He reminds me of Wanderer, where it's like, if all the characters in these games are just different versions of flowers that appeal to everybody, Anaxa and Wanderer are just big ol' succulents. They're big prickly cactuses that have their own appeal, but they are they are prickly in personality.
Good thing your head's still clear.
Oh man. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your head in class.
Who could have thought, Professor?
Aww.
By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly embrace your divine duties.
The trumpet!
I'll be waiting.
No.
Goodbye, Professor Anaxa.
Okay, that actually made me pretty sad. I do love, this is such a good line. By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
Miss Castrix, aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you.
Oh.
Ever since we first met, you've seen me as a
It
friend.
was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like. Damn.
Dangerous. Laughing and
Wait.
Dangerous.
chatting with
Damn, you hear his voice choking up, dude.
And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
Did they show this man like 100 pictures of puppies and then went, all right, get in that recording booth right now, man.
Please, no apologies.
I couldn't act into like choking, you know what I mean?
Makes me really happy.
Making your voice sound like you're like holding back tears gotta be so difficult.
I feel the same.
Can I please be this guy's like apprentice? I have a really good Jamaican accent to show him.
Goodbye, Gasteras.
Dude.
Aglaia.
Oh no.
Remember, Finan, after completing the flame chase, leave the decision to initiate the miracle of Genesis to the Amphorians. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy, yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured, I always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line.
Based.
Well said. You've got a good memory.
It's late.
Aww.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely. Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaia. You saved me.
Maybe what I wanted to save wasn't you, child, but this crumbling world. Goodbye, Finan.
That's a good point.
Aglaia.
Did you forget me?
Hey, my go.
Forget you. Like I'd ever.
That boy isn't even in color. It's just him.
We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Kremnos. Let's not make this a tearful farewell.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then. Deliver.
Damn.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen this sword? It's a masterpiece freshly forged by Cartonis.
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet claimed the power of a titan. See you around. Finan of Ides Elysiae.
It's a date. Mighty Moose.
Mighty Moose.
Yet splendid journey.
Who the fuck could this be?
And it's still not over yet, is it?
I have no idea. Who is left, bro? Cypher's the only character left alive. It's Cypher and Hyacinth.
Yes, Cyrene.
Huh?
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer in this story.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've I've met so many people, tried so many things. I've found new resolve. And I've let go of some attachments. I'm not the same person I used to be.
But to me, you've never changed at all, Finan.
Damn, look at the background now. That is beautiful, dog. Uh-oh, is it time?
Dawn Cloud. This place holds so many different kinds of memories.
Damn, dude, they're really getting rid of everybody.
All the way down the mountain. But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
Cypher, you seem stressed. Tell me.
Why does she still sound the same when she was a kid 1,000 years later?
I mean,
Or rather, why does the kid version of her sound exactly the same again?
of course it
Good to
has.
skip again for a while? Deadass? Back then, Cypher wanted to steal a gem for all worlds to help poor Akuma. Another sentiment. Trickery could serve a greater purpose. Lies would become more precious than truth. Bars! Yup. Find on that Cypher to guard Kefali's core flame and keep it well away from the grasp of the Council of Elders and the Flame Reaver. She can do that?
Are you really planning to just stand?
That's pretty
I never
impressive.
thought I could slip.
Still is.
Thank you. I had a...
I just want to make sure, you know. Ah, there you go, there you go. Yeah. She's being a tsundere. She's like, it is what it is. LOL.
You're probably aware that Aglaya has earned the support of the entire... They didn't...
Should do something wild that push her into a corner. Kefali's core flame will be the opposition final trump card against Chrysos heirs.
In a few days. With the Chrysos heirs...
Right.
Desperate dogs will try to snatch the
So they're gonna try to get the core flame, or the bad guy. They think the bad guys are gonna get the core flame while they are trying to attack Akala.
to give them a nice.
You saw it to me. Yep, there you go. You want to get even less one walk your way.
I have only one request. Please.
Hey, Deliverer. Do you even have any plan B's if I decide to no bat on?
Nope.
Demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that...
What confidence? You talk as if you have. Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver.
Yikes.
You mean...
Bet you didn't expect
I'm so excited to learn more about the Flame Reaver.
them all this
That's
time.
what they're worried about, at least. Yeah, that like while they're away fighting Akala, that the Council of Douchebags is just gonna be like, aha, nice core flame. Yoink.
That lunatic may have lost their mind.
But they're no fool. Who do you think they made a move on Akuma? Professor Anaxagoras. Probably because Kefali's core flame is protected by the Council of Other Secret Arts.
Secret Art's my foot. I could break those mechanisms. Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably help.
Ah, but now that she's gone, though.
What a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
You brought it up.
Just look how ridiculously. But you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali.
You have my deepest gratitude.
Bam. Wow. You're telling me that she can hold back the fucking Flame Reaver and all the chimps?
No need to worry about a demigod. I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
Tough. That dude. Okay, I liked Cypher, but the confidence that she can handle this responsibility all by herself is insane.
I've been trying to stay away from here.
Ah, shit.
I destroyed the grove.
Stay with the memories that might make me sad. Before searching their careless sight on the house and return to the grove, as the sky, people in the Chrysos era sky, she wanted to commemorate her memories of her life on the ground. I'm good, actually. I'm good.
This was where
Hyacinth's ancestor Celios, the Day Thunder Knight, once slew the Sky Titan to build a rainbow bridge to reach the heavens. She needed her ancestor's blessing. At the grove that she encountered Dan Heng, who gathered research materials. I sleep. Oh, I thought I could teleport to this.
the chroma coppers vibrate.
Hiya! Oh, hell yeah. Now we're zipping. As much as I love her, a lot of Hyacinth's dialogue is gonna be skippable. Yawn. Hyacinth summoned the soul of Magistrate Crispus. Sound like a new bag of chips. Expressed her determination to return the core flame of sky, earning her the first sky blessing. Dan Heng used spirit water to send Hyacinth to the vortex of Genesis to meet her next ancestor. I don't give a damn about your ancestors, miss. Talk to me about that unicorn, though. That's kind of crazy. Only one could pass through the gate of spirit water, which was created with one of... I'm not saying that word because I don't want to get in trouble. Hyacinth arrived in the vortex of Genesis and found Tribby talking to Cypher near the basin. Tribby! Cypher was about to leave Alchemist. She left a gift for Tribby, telling her to only open it after nightfall. Tribby gave Hyacinth access to the vortex of Genesis to allow her to prepare the summoning ritual. Yup! Hyacinth summoned the soul of General Extra. They discussed the flame chase duty, and Hyacinth gained her second blessing. Such as the prophecy revealed to Hyacinth. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk will mend dusk and dawn. I had another prophecy about the end of the Rainbow Bridge, but instead it was about a leprechaun and Lucky Charms. That cereal was ass, by the way. I think Lucky Charms is like bottom 3 cereal. Top 3 gotta be Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, and if they ever figured out how to stop destroying the roof of your mouth, Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch is supreme, bro. Supreme! Why am I listening? Hyacinth returned to the grove. She explained what she had discussed with her ancestors to Dan Heng and the Fat One. Dan Heng sensed sadness and the prophecy of Sky. The group set out towards Castrum Kremnos to locate the last ancestor Hyacinth needs to escape of. Oh my god! Yup! We're here! The Sky Titan's furious gaze once swept over the descendants of dawn and dusk, accelerated as the day thunder night, with Sky shadows on their body and Titan to lift the sky once more. That's crazy. I don't care.
Today's the day.
Now I care.
Wow, I didn't expect it to. Are these people here?
There's Finan.
Oh, there we go.
I know this is a big ask, Mnemosyne.
That's a hell of a name.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan.
That sounds like a Harry Potter curse. Mnemosyne.
Go then.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
I like her voice. I will tell you this about Star Rail is that even the NPCs, like the absolute randos, they definitely look good for NPCs, and the voice acting typically for NPCs pretty damn good. Sometimes better than the main characters, if I'm being real.
Give us some time to figure out what that bumping seal game. Didn't you teach me something back then?
Oh, I fuck with that bump and seal game. It's so funny.
To watch victory slip away.
That's crazy.
The last mile is the hardest.
Ah.
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait.
Oh.
Please make sure you all.
Are we about to Rainbow Bridge?
Thank you all for your blessing. I'm not the main attraction today.
Miss Hyacinth, the chosen.
She's not just the pride. While the flame chase journey is led by the Christ, let's extend our gratitude to the two.
My guy, your saga will be chronicled in epics and celebrated across the New World.
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx.
After that praise was heartfelt, partner.
My guy.
Trusted my instincts and put my faith.
Hyacinth, right? Yeah, see, these are NPCs and they look pretty cool, actually.
People of Akama, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me, and to have me claim the core.
If there was a speed up button, I could settle for that. I don't want to skip anything important here, but
Today is the year 4932
damn.
of the. I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People,
I like that name.
to lead the children of humanity.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times, it suspends its breath for millennia.
Deep.
Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. And now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty.
Oh boy.
Please, guide us into the...
I mean, if we're fighting Akala, I'm not gonna be using the team I'm using right now. I'm gonna use somebody else. Oh no. Hoping, really hoping that it's not gonna be some big ass puzzle to solve. Otherwise, yeesh. I'll change to Cypher just so I can run at like quadruple speed. Cause she is faced. Give me some of that. Ah! They look like ants from down here. I could crush them all. Here we go. Oh, this looks important.
Thanks for waiting, Don Hung.
Shut up! You gathered at the highest point of Dawn Cloud and prepared to embark on a war against the sky. Highest and recited a prayer, and with the blessed sky, could a rainbow ridge to reach the heavens.
Oh, Rainbow Bridge, please guide us to ascend to the skies once more. Friends, let us soar together.
Oh shit. It's getting pretty real tonight, huh, fellas? Oh my goodness.
Flying along the Rainbow Bridge is truly an amazing experience.
You rode at the Sky Fortress with some folk believers in Sky once fought here against the Rain Folk. Also here the Celios slew the Titan, kickstarting the Arrow of Flame Chase. Well, that's pretty cool. Actually. Hyacinth's story has neat info for deeper lore stuff, but I think you were going to be safe skipping until you're back with Cypher. Don't you agree? Cypher? Oh my lord. Damn. I actually can't wait to continue. Tomorrow. Fellas, I don't know how loud the music is, but it's very loud on my end. We're gonna stop here for the night, because I'm fucking tired. It's 10:34, and I'm gonna be real, my eyes hurt. I'm not bored, but we gotta go. Everybody, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. I really do appreciate it. Star Rail is incredible, it really is, and I actually was holding back tears during that one kind of like goodbye scene with Finon and all the other characters. But I hope you guys understand why I'm like, look, we gotta stop. You know what I mean? We gotta stop. I will play more Star Rail tomorrow, naturally, and I mean, just keep an eye on the Discord, right? Just keep an eye on the Discord in case work goes late, work gets crazy. Now we're gonna raid out to Gizmo, and right now he is playing Hollow Knight. He might be playing Silksong. He is not playing Silksong. The Goon honks you. Fuck it, we'll do the Goon honks you. But seriously, everybody who's here, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I had a wonderful time. I appreciate everybody who swings by. I really do. Let's go see what Gizmo's up to. I might as well copy paste the Goon honks you. It don't even gotta make sense. It really don't. Vaughn, thank you as always for modding. Everybody go follow Vaughn if you're not already. Like, that's crazy. Thank you, Bunny, for the raid as well, and I will see you guys. Oh, Waffle House, thank you for the sub. Congrats to Owens for receiving the sub. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Star Rail, and on Friday for Mafia. Woo! We'll actually be goon maxing on that one. That's pretty cool. But seriously, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll see y'all next time. Bye! Bye-bye!